birthday. Here we go. Oh, you found it.
That's a great...
there it is. There we are.
Quality looks really horrible. I hope it's better on your end. Yeah, I'm actually going to...
Oh, yeah, you just got to go to the gear.
Hold on. Yeah, there's the gear.
There you go.
480? For cripe's sake.
1080. Go to 1080.
Oh, I can do 1080.
Yeah.
I'll do 1080.
Look at that.
Yeah.
Look how much better we look already.
Like 4 times
Sorry,
as
don't
much.
mind us.
Because it was on 480.
Tom is here. Hi, Tom.
Hey, here we go.
Thank you, Jamie. Okay, good. People are here. Andy, hello.
Cat
If I missed
in
you,
the
I'm
house.
sorry. Please chime back in.
Yada yada.
But,
John, hello.
Yeah. Oh,
so good to see you.
Yay.
Andy.
All right. I think we got our acts together.
I just like saying Andy, which is that's a very
Like Aunt B.
Mayberry. Andy,
Like Aunt
where
B.
is my Mai Tai? Coming, Aunt B. Just in a moment, you know.
I'm not sure Andy Griffith would make a Mai Tai.
No, she's like a little nip of cognac.
Yeah, he'd bring her like, I don't know, a sherry maybe.
A sherry, and then she'd be like, "Where's that bourbon stone sour?" You know.
Yeah, I think she had to like go out for that.
I think kind of a whiskey gal. You know what I'm saying?
Yes, Ohana. Ohana. Tom says Ohana.
Ohana.
It's coming. It's coming.
Ohana.
Thank you so much, Jamie.
In like kind of no
Appreciate
time.
that.
But definitely. Yep. VD and VD.
VD and VD.
When you wish somebody VD, you might want to follow up very quickly.
Happy
with,
VD.
What I meant was
Happy VD. Happy VD to all of you too.
February 14th. This is just not getting any better.
Hey, Amy. Thank you for joining us.
Happy VD.
We're just wishing everyone a happy VD tomorrow, which I thought was extremely funny.
Yeah, we're
Hi, Lisa and Errol. Thank you for joining us this evening.
So, as usual,
Meg,
as
hello.
always, folks, we are not playing any music because of copyright problems. So we're completely silent, and so are you until
I don't know. I feel like we're making a lot of noise.
you go and hit that button. Go to the Spotify, grab it,
Yeah,
listen
you
to
just
your heart's
dropped it in.
content. If you don't want to listen, that's up to you. If you want to put on your own music, that's up to you. Don't drown us out.
Did you drop it on the YouTubes?
Not
too?
yet, but
we are also live on YouTube simultaneously.
If the quality here goes to hell, go to YouTube.
Supposedly.
Ah,
He's just going to check.
I gotta go find it. Now, are you
Go
logged
check.
in?
Oh no. See
What,
that
sign
big
in?
thing that says sign in?
Don't sign in, huh?
There you go.
Milky?
Yep.
Yeah, I gotta do that for
There you go.
comments.
All right, yeah.
purposes.
Sorry.
I can drop comments on you because I'm logged in as me. A text message with for God's sake. All right, look for the code.
The Google
This
code.
is life, isn't it?
Pardon
Every single
me.
thing I do.
Oh wait.
When it's my bank, okay.
You know what? I
This
don't
is
think
Google.
I don't think I can click away from this.
Well, I guess we're screwed. No comments for you.
I guess
You
we're
got to remember that.
okay.
Stuff.
I guess we're live on.
No, wait a minute. Try another way. I'll go backwards.
All right.
Here, you're gonna listen to our tech problems here, folks.
No,
I'll do it for
don't.
me.
You know what? While he takes
Bang.
care of that,
Next.
you want to take care of that while I make a drink?
Yes, I do. As a matter of fact. Yeah.
Okay,
Particular
so
account. Confirm.
my first drink of the evening is excited about.
Sounds good.
I decided I wanted to make it with Brut Prosecco.
You brute.
And I went to write it out, and I wrote Burt Prosecco. So that is not only my new favorite name.
Fabulous character name.
I think it's going to be a good drink, so let's make it.
You know, I'm going to go auto 1080p on this too. 720 looked good on YouTube, but 1080 looks even better.
So
Woohoo!
I'm going to start with.
I don't know who's watching.
I don't think anyone has commented yet, so
we do have Captain Q there.
good. Maybe we didn't miss anyone.
Yeah, you're thinking, who's that? Yeah, that's me.
Okay, so I'm going to start with an ounce of the Kraken Black Roast Coffee Rum.
Ooh, fun stuff, and we're starting to get low on
I
that.
know, and it's
Limited
a limited
product.
edition. So, 1 ounce of that, and it's the Kraken Black Roast, and to that I'm going to add a 1/2 ounce of chocolate liqueur, because this is supposed to be kind of Valentine-y, decadent, etc.
Boom. Just dropped on you folks on the YouTube if you're watching. I don't see any comments yet, but I see one person is watching. Two big people are watching. We actually are throwing some music at you because of, like I said,
No
copyright
soundtrack.
restrictions. So, but you can get your own soundtrack that we programmed for you for this episode by just going and hitting that Spotify thing. If you don't have an account, it's free. Go check it out. If you don't care about music, do whatever the hell you want. In the meantime, hey, Gibson. It says great shirt and
Hello,
congrats.
thank you.
Thank you very much. Back to the
So,
books.
That was a ½ ounce of fresh lime juice. So
Catching up on comments. Oh, a bunch of people joined.
Yay!
Amy says happy B-Day.
Hello,
Laura says
thank
happy
you.
B-Day week. That's kind of
Thank
nice.
you. I see
Yep.
Peter and David. Hello.
Andy, 1080p or right? I don't know. Oh, this one says P. It's 1080p.
Yep.
So if you can choose it on your massive monitor, are you watching on that 65-inch screen?
Oh no.
Yeah. Suddenly I have bad skin tone.
Oh
you know?
boy, I know. Like, wow.
Hello,
okay.
David. I don't think we've seen you in a while. Glad to see
Hello.
you.
Thank you for joining us.
Hello, Megan. We were just actually
Yes.
name-checking your neck of the woods. In fact, Bubba
Yes.
Boom Boom says happy birthday. Peter says happy birthday. David says happy birthday.
Thank
Jamie
you.
says picture looks spectacular on FB.
Thank you.
You know, it looks really good
Well,
for me
good.
for
I'm
once.
glad. I'm glad.
You know, certain tech improvements have happened.
You know, it looked bad for us, but then all you have to do is go to the gear at the bottom of the picture
Yep.
if you want to change the.
Because ours always defaults to something like 320. Wow.
I know, and
You have
I
any idea how
found that out,
bad
and it
that
blew my
looks?
mind because I didn't
It
know you
looks-
could actually fix
My
that.
picture's
but-
really only this big, and it looks so bad. So I thought, oh man, I gotta do something about that.
Hi,
So,
Devin.
yep. Our light's very blue. Do you think I could correct that?
Is it sure?
Yeah, we'll try that.
Do you want? I thought it was just my dress.
Color is 43.
Am I blue? Am I blue? I don't know. I think it's more blue.
More blue. Good grief. One side of this shit. Well, let me take a look. This is my side. Where am I?
Try to get the cage on.
Got a delay going around here. Just a second, folks, while we figure stuff out. Just bear with our tech problems.
In the meantime,
Yep.
I'm going to fill this
It looks
with
better. Okay. I'm going
chilled
to readjust.
prosecco.
Maybe somewhere just a little bit in between those.
It's so dark. It's the dark
Oh,
roast
whoops.
coffee rum.
Wrong one.
It is very dark. I love it.
36. 36.
I love it. You know, I think I'm gonna add a little more of the
Let's try that.
chocolate. Yeah, a little more chocolate.
I won't do anything. Pardon me, folks. Whoa.
The coffee is so strong, which I love coffee, so that's good, but it's kind of overpowering the chocolate. So you know what? I'm gonna do
That actually took our actual
another ½ ounce.
light temperature down. How did we look?
Oh, it's better. That's actually better,
Okay.
in my opinion.
Imho.
Oh, wait. Yeah, that's the right cork.
Great.
All right, now let's try it. Now, how much would you pay? Whoa!
Thanks. Thanks a lot. More tech problems.
Honestly, we haven't been drinking before
Oh,
this.
seriously.
I always think
Try to
when
get
we,
your tech right.
I always think when we drink before these broadcasts, it goes better.
So there's a lesson for you right there. And boom.
Oh yeah, that's it.
Don't do that. Don't do that. No.
You can actually taste chocolate now too.
Yeah. Oh, that's nice.
I like it.
You want a want a cube or no?
Yeah, I think I
Use a
should.
cube.
Oh,
Get you a cube.
I just set the swizzle stick down on the back bar and it just rolled right off because this house is on a slope. Anyway.
Actually, that rolled the other way. So that's because
No, it's on
something's
the
on
floor.
a
It's on the
something's on a
floor.
slope now.
It's on the floor.
Anyway, oh, of course it's on this, but it didn't roll that way. It rolled this way.
What roll? Anyway,
Anyway,
whatever.
so
Who
it
cares?
did.
Doesn't matter.
Yeah, it did.
I like this. So this is the Burt Prosecco. And I need to change the proportions in my recipe. An ounce of the Kraken Black Roast coffee rum, an ounce of chocolate liqueur, ½ ounce fresh lime juice, filled with chilled Brut Prosecco,
You brute you.
or Burt Prosecco,
Burt
as,
Prosecco.
as I like to
As
write it.
I'm about to comment, you know, as I named this drink, she says. Funny. The funny thing is, it looks a lot dimmer here because I just changed the light temperature, but that warmed things up a bit. We were looking awfully blue, and now I think it's actually kind of nice. Of course, I look like I've gotten some sun. Somebody said that, have you been to like the islands? I'm like, Long Island?
Yeah.
Maybe, but no, I just.
Long Island City, I guess, you know.
I've been getting as much sun exposure as I can, which is pretty much what you would get in Seattle, I think, on your average day. So, nope. There you go. Anyway, and happy birthday from David, and happy birthday from Devin.
Thank you.
And people are saying that quality's looking great.
Hi,
I
Michelle.
gotta say, it's been
Thank you.
consistently better since,
And
some
Laura,
upgrades.
hello, thank
Yeah.
you. And Luann,
Luann.
thank
There we
you.
go. Luann.
And Marie, hello, thank you.
You just got a cutie patootie. Thanks,
Aw,
Michelle.
That's so nice, thank you.
And Marie, happy birthday.
Aw.
Tom, I thought you already joined, Tom. Well,
Jen.
You're back again.
Jen, keep going. He's back. Hi, Tom.
I think you can package that and send it to Devin.
Oh, yeah, I know, right? It's good.
Sounds good. You look sparkly. You do look sparkly. Gee, I even look sparkly because there is sparkly in this.
Oh, the back wall used to be purple, but it's been a few years. So
Yeah.
I think maybe it was just like the light.
Light could make it look that
Yeah.
way. It looks a little pink over by that light,
Yeah.
which is a pink bulb which looks very red from here. And on the screen it looks extraordinarily yellow. So that's... Oh, what can I tell you about color temperature, folks? We're a little close here.
Amy.
Oh, yes, that sounds like Fred.
Yeah.
Switching comments
That's
here.
funny.
Hello, Larice.
Hi,
Over there on the
Larice.
YouTubes.
Hello.
Ooh, and she says Rufina's one of their favorites.
Yeah, it's a good one because it's not expensive, but it's still good. So it's good if you're mixing it.
It's not the bottom of the barrel.
Mm-mm.
And it's certainly not the absolute middle of the barrel, but actually it might be the middle of the barrel, come to think of it.
It's kind of
it's a
middle of the
quality
barrel,
brand.
but it's a good quality brand.
It's a quality brand, and I gotta tell you, it was one time where we did a tasting of the stuff that was like $200 a bottle, and I said, it tastes like the stuff that's 10. So,
I'm not sure I thought it tasted like the $10, but it didn't taste like $200
it
to
tastes
me.
$200 to me. Not gonna name the brand if I could remember it.
I'll drink
But
$200 bubbles when someone else is
if
paying
somebody
for
else is paying for it, there is a very well-known brand that usually retails for somewhere around $65, I think. It is very good, and I'm still not sure that it is like 6 times what this is. So I'm not going to name them either.
Well,
Anyway,
Yep.
but Rufino, excellent. What's the other one we get sometimes? That's pretty good.
Jaume,
which is a cava.
Yeah.
Which is excellent. We've been getting the Brotherhood Rosé, locally made, in the nation's oldest continuously operated winery in our backyard.
I almost got that today because I saw it there and it was a good price. But we did all of our drinks with that last week, so gotta mix it up. Wait, Lisa. Just celebrate Valentine's Day on June 12th in Brazil once. Oh my gosh. I love that.
June 12th. Oh wow! I told Winter told us. Well, gee, you could be in Sao Paulo and have like 2 different Valentine's Days, right? And I think if you actually told people, well, we do it on the 14th, all your buddies in Sao Paulo would say, okay, I'm bringing the cachaça.
Hi, Daniel.
That's a great thing.
So we are, we always do, we usually tend to stay home on my birthday because I feel like Valentine's Day, when we used to go out on Valentine's Day, everything was so priced up and, especially in New York City, everything is like $200 a couple or like,
Oh, jeez.
$200 a person. Or there was one I saw advertised that was, I'm not going to say the place because I actually really like the place, but they wanted something like $200 a person. And they're like, includes 2 drinks. And I'm like, what? 2 drinks? For $200? I'm not going to eat that much food.
For $200, I'll see you on the 15th. I'll get 10 drinks and I'll have dinner and I'll have pocket change.
And this place is tiny.
Yowza.
So it's like, I'm going to be crammed in there for $200 for my 2 drinks, and no way I'm eating $200 worth of food. Anyway.
Why apostrophe Yowza? Seriously.
Jen says you don't have to name it. We know the one you mean.
It's good stuff. It's good. It really is. It's a good bottle. I'm just thinking, well, I'm not getting that. And I will say, as I've said many times about wine, and that is a wine product, that I'm getting a bottle of spirits. I can tell the differences, and I can tell the levels, and I think I get more out of those level differences. Although, past about, what's the sort of ceiling for that? Maybe past about 40 a bottle, there's seriously diminishing returns. And honestly, maybe past 25. The time
for me. If you're one of those people who is a super taster like our friend Jeff is,
I'm sorry, it's such a curse.
You
can taste every horrible thing out
definitely...
there, and it's just wretched. I'm just thinking about Larice with all of this food. You are a seasoned taster. It's like you do this constantly. You know what things should taste like. But if you were actually like one of those, I have extra taste buds, everything would taste bad.
He says, I'd rather go to a hockey game, cheaper too.
Yeah.
I know.
Everything would taste bad. It's like perfect pitch, you know? Oh, I can tell what that note is. Oh, so when everything else is wrong, you're tortured all day long.
Like every other singer who isn't perfect is
you're
going
like,
to drive you nuts.
Oh,
Okay,
you know, that's horrible.
Great.
And it's called perfect. I think approximate pitch is a really good idea.
Hi, Kathy. So anyway, we will be here tomorrow.
Hello.
For a very fancy dinner that I look forward to for a long time. And then we'll go out next week.
Yeah.
Because I do have to go out. It is my birthday, and I'm that much of a diva. I do have to go out at some point. So we'll go out next week.
We got to take you out. You know.
I got to go out, you know.
There's some really great places, and some of them...
And we'll go somewhere fancy, and it'll be a lot less money.
There are some of our favorites, which I will absolutely say, yeah, that's going to cost. And I happily pay it because you get it. And there are some places that we go to that are a lot more economical, and you get excellent service too. So, you know, you just have to gauge it.
Oh, yeah, see, Jen says Valentine's Day is amateur night up there with New Year's Eve. I
was just about to name check New Year's. I was just saying to you the other day, like Valentine's Day, the second biggest amateur night in America, you know, and the biggest rip-off night, second biggest rip-off night, you know.
Well, and they make you feel guilty, like, does he love you enough to
Where's
give
the
you
flowers?
diamonds?
Where's the ring? It's like, she has the ring.
Yeah. Yes, Michelle says go out on the 18th. It's her birthday. You know what? I think we will. We will because I will be in the city and I will be ready to go out.
And note from Laura, no, just cold. There was snow. It kind of left us. So.
Snowed.
Well, it was a dusting, really.
It snowed last night, didn't it?
Very wet stuff. Made some great snowballs when I took it off the car, but it's gone.
I heard you winging them.
Yes. Wing.
He was like wing. I was hearing it through the window. I was hearing him go wing.
And BTW, just in case you didn't think I did this, yes, I actually did, propose to her on her birthday.
He did.
Is there, and I just thought it was totally appropriate. So yeah, she got a ring. Yeah, she did.
And that was great. Yep. You know, like it was awesome. That was when we were still going out on Valentine's Day. I still get a good Valentine's Day. Don't get me wrong. We just
don't think.
Have a good one at home, and then we go out on another day, and best of both worlds. And
there we go.
Hello,
Triona. Thank you for the birthday wishes.
Hello, thank you.
Yeah. Excellent.
Thank you.
Oh, okay. Yeah, that's perfectly fine. Yep. So, as such things go, I was trying to think of what other comment to put. Oh, the place we used to go to frequently. I can name that because they're still there. They're very good. They're a lot of fun. And that is Serendipity 3 in New York City. And we started doing this birthday thing, and I would make a reservation because I thought, and then after a while, it was like, you need to make the reservation further and further out because that place got really popular.
Got hot.
And there was one year, possibly the last year we did this, where we get to the reservations desk. You know, I get to the concierge in this joint, and there's this huge crowd waiting to get in that just showed up. And I think, good luck, not going to happen. And we had a reservation for 7 or something like that. So we're there at 10 minutes to 7. I walk up to the front desk, see this very frazzled woman. She looks at me and says, "You're not getting in tonight." And I said, "Actually, I have a reservation." She takes a look. She's like, "Oh, whisk." And I thought, make your reservation when you need to.
You're not getting in tonight.
No, I really aren't if I don't have that reservation. All right. So, anyway.
Oh, boy.
Hello?
Somebody's trying to get into our house.
Pardon me.
Don't go out there. Don't let him in.
That was a package.
Oh, did it make it in?
It made it in.
It's a package?
It was a package.
It's a package for me?
Hard to get in. Yes. So see, birthday stuff.
I have a package coming for you too, but it's not supposed to be here till tomorrow.
I think that's UPS. It might be there. I don't know. Hard to say.
It really, he was just like, oh, he was trying to get in, and that door is locked. So
it went through the mail slot. There's the entertainment of the evening right there. Outside of our tech issues, that's you have to kind of cram it through. So I hope it's good.
Oh wait.
Yep. Boop, boop, boop.
Oh, Trader Joe's. Yeah, Trader Joe's has really good flowers.
Yeah.
I love getting flowers. Don't get me wrong. I love getting flowers.
Don't get it wrong. Oh yeah. Trader Joe's has an excellent house bubbly. If your stores actually have bubbles, there's one in New York that does. There's only the one, and it's Blanc de Blanc. I think it's usually about $6.50 a bottle. And I'm thinking, well, that's a discounted price, so it's kind of like this stuff over here, I think it's very good. It's a great mixer.
It's less than this, but this is good.
But Joe's,
And
prices
I
are
don't have to go into the city
all
to
better
get
than
it.
that.
Oh yeah, Devin. Gee, be careful.
Yeah, there we go. Sweet.
I know. I was like, I don't want to murder on live video.
I wasn't going to open the door.
The day before my birthday.
I was just seeing if there was somebody genuinely trying to get in and I needed to get on my phone and call the
We do have
cops.
2 doors between us and them. So yeah,
like-
I'd be like, hi, police.
A couple of hotel locks out there. If you want to get in, you're really breaking that thing. So
Kalina, hello, thank
Hello.
you.
switching over. Oh,
Yeah,
and oh golly, oh yeah, that sounds great. Mm-hmm. They do great prepared food at Joe's.
Oh
Absolutely.
yeah, I love Trader Joe's.
Absolutely. Oh, Luis is putting together your margarita pie.
Oh, good.
Yeah. Oh,
Awesome.
I think you could do that, and I think it would be great.
Yeah.
Innovation Live. Yeah. Thank you, Gibson. Much appreciated.
Because I had 911 on pre-dial. I know. Who was like,
Quick, send a squad car. Where? The Bumpteen Launch
we were
Kitchen.
just telling our friend the other day that the reason we have all those locks on that door is because people try to get in. And it's like, hello, it's locked.
It's locked.
I'm like, yeah.
If at first you don't succeed, what do they say? Fail again. If you try to
keep yanking on the door till you tear it off the hinges.
I think Rosie Greer could get in if he did one of these, but I'm dating myself.
There is another door there too. So I mean,
Seriously,
we would have a minute to call 911, but still, like, it's very weird.
We hear these things. So, I think
So anyway, that was whew.
Now that grows low.
That just heated me right up.
I think I'm going to make something in one of these fine Valentine's Day glasses
Yes.
from Trader
Speaking
Joe's.
of traders, that's from Trader Vic's, not Trader Joe's.
Okay, Vic's. I'm sorry.
But I say, speaking of
Got
traders,
Joe's on the brain. So here we go.
we got these Valentine's
Ormy.
Day glasses from, I think we showed these the other day on a live video, but our Valentine's Day glasses from Trader Vic's.
Mm-hmm.
So,
Boom, boom, boom.
you want to put something in that glass?
I think I do. First thing I'm going to put in there is a whole bunch of ice.
Kind of like the Blair Witch Project. Oh my god.
I was just reading about that the other day.
That was Devin says the Velveteen Lounge is just too fabulous and breaking down the door to get in. Aww. I can kind of see that as like a horror Valentine.
Wouldn't that
like
be
Valentine, I'm just dying to get your attention.
Big fun, all sorts of fun.
man.
We turn it all into comedy, folks. This is what we're trying to do here. But anyway,
Yeah.
so
Anyway.
Trader Vic has just put out these Valentine's glasses. It's got the Tappa pattern with a whole lot of hearts in it, which is big fun.
It's very cute.
Nice big Trader Vic's there, and Valentine's. So definitely cool. And of course, they're a really nice pink. A real take on their standard Mai Tai glassware with the big Tappa pattern on it. Very cool. And of course, you'll see a lot of custom glassware for various things. And if one of their locations was doing a special, they would have a special glass and all this. So here we go. Here's this guy. I think I will do a variation on their classic. I've done it a few times on the show. Not a lot, but I like them. And I think I'll call it the Valentine.
Oh, okay. I guess I should write this down.
I guess you should write this down. Let's get the wherever it is.
Let's get the book.
This.
Books?
Yes, book sounds fine. Here, I'll put a puck in there so we can actually prop up our glass properly.
All right.
So what I did, you take a nice double old-fashioned. This is actually a little larger than your typical DOF,
So
but
this is the Valentine.
it's designed to hold a lot of ice, which it has. Fill it up. You can use crushed ice, like is recommended. You can use the cubes like I got. I think it'll work the same, honestly. I can take a swizzle when you have a chance.
There's some right behind you.
Oh, there we go. And I'll find one that's got a nice little heart on it. That's purple. And that's old flower. Flower, rather.
I didn't say anything.
Nope. Yep. And
Hi, Roberta.
we're going to go with...
See you later, Laura.
See ya. See you in no time. I'm going to do this in an interesting fashion. Yep.
Yeah, Amy, that was how I got the Trader Vic's mail while I was out and about. And I was like, I have to buy these. So I bought them in a bar.
All right, can you get me the brandy, please?
Surely. Pardon me.
And stop calling me Shirley. My Valentine. My funny Valentine. Sweet rummy Valentine. I'm putting both rum and brandy in
So
this
it's
one.
an ounce of each, right?
Ounce of each. This is a real standard proportions, using different things. It's a typical rum to go into a Mai Tai. Nothing strange about that.
Except it's a brandy.
I was talking about this.
Oh.
This is a typical brandy to go into a Trader Vic drink.
This is exactly the kind of rum I like to use. I call it brandy.
I call it brandy. Very droll. But I'm thinking about what you got on the shelf in case you don't happen to have the orgeat around, and you might actually have amaretto, which is going to give you the same flavor profile, and probably about as sweet, and not particularly boozy. This stuff is more like, say, 30 or 40 proof. So that's about a half ounce of that. And what else do you have that might sub for that lime there? I'm thinking, how about some limoncello? Ooh, interesting.
You're not going to use lime juice?
I am going to use lime juice, but I'm going to try this first to see where we're going.
Oh, you're substituting that for the orange?
I will actually kind of substitute that for the orange to see where that goes. And
this is going to be weird.
Fairly sweet. So I'm going to put in about 3/4 ounce of the lime, fresh lime juice, and see where this gets us. All of you purists out there, no, you can't possibly do that.
He's not calling it a Mai Tai. He's calling it a Valentine.
I did, in fact, call it, and it was renamed by Jen because I think she nailed it, the Mai Valentine.
Yeah, Tom says, I wonder if you put something like creme de cassis in a Mai Tai, would you get my bloody Valentine? Asking for a friend.
Just asking.
I bet it would be really good, actually.
You could try that. If you sub that for the orange and see what happens, I think that would be...
I think it'd be really good.
That's about the same kind of like weight as the Curacao. So, and particularly if you're using a really nice flavor.
Oh, yeah, you could definitely substitute another
or
liqueur.
a triple. Yeah.
As you well know, it wouldn't be a Mai Tai, but it might be a fun drink.
You know, interestingly, try that straight up, just right now. You should get a straw in there too. And if somebody just put that in front of you and said Mai Tai.
It does just taste like a Mai Tai.
It tastes like a Mai Tai. It's funny. I really messed with the formula. And it tastes like a Mai Tai.
You know what you could
now,
do? We both reached for the same thing.
Speaking of your bloody Valentine, this thing looks like a Joe Kenda scene over here. Sheesh! I mean, not good.
ID channel.
There we go. A couple of dashes. I'm not going to point that towards you because I'm going to spill it all over the place, but I got a nice little Jaws-worthy slick on the top of there.
I feel like there's so much, crime scene happening at this.
Grab me a straw, please.
At this
Willa and Lucy, hello! Happy Thursday to ya! Oh yes, and Amy is just actually name-taking the band. Yes, as I recall.
Yay!
Who was it? Was it them or? Oh, I was thinking Jesus and Mary Chain. I was hearing on the radio recently. Actually, similar era, if I'm not mistaken.
Tom says, might go with my proposed Ohana costume. I think we might have been thinking in the same direction.
All right, that added a bit of a note.
I was a little. Okay, hold on. I gotta try this, and then I'll tell my story.
Gibbs is wondering how many notebooks of cocktail recipes, like things we've written out, or.
Oh, I would say probably like 4 or 5.
Yeah, different various things. Mm-hmm. We actually have some cocktail books that look an awful lot like notebooks. Really rudimentary. And they got
someday we'll write that book. When someone else wants to publish it. I don't want to self-publish it.
And you know what I'm going to do?
How many dashes of cranberry bitters?
Two big dashes. And if you leave it as a big slick on top, that's a very nice effect. You know?
That's really good. I like that a lot better than I expected.
And here's the kicker. I'm going to do to this, which I frequently do to this, add something fizzy. In this case, I happen to have it right here.
Oh, you're going to add...
It's a Valentine thing.
Burt Prosecco.
Burt Prosecco. Boom, boom. That's like a good couple of bits. Give that a very gentle stir. I'm not trying to disturb any bubbles here. And now give that a try, and here we go. That is my Valentine.
That was one of those mistakes. I'll tell the story again. It's not that funny of a story, but I'll tell it anyway. Yeah, that's really good. And the bubbles helped.
I think Amy likes this.
When I was writing out Brute Prosecco today, I accidentally wrote out Burt Prosecco. So a new character was born, Burt Prosecco.
Hey, I'm Burt Prosecco. How you doing?
So anyway.
There we go. Oh, Tom's noting Bloody Valentine and Jesus and Mary, both Manchester bands, shoegazers. I remember, was it Jesus and Mary? This is literally going back more than 30 years. Was noisy, and I remember when I heard them again, I'm like, yeah, they were really hitting that that kind of very particular distortion. It's a nice sound, you know. I liked them a lot, but
Oh yeah, Peter's.
Yeah.
Jesus, Mary Chain.
Oh, there's Peter. Boom. Beat me to it. Noisy.
Right.
Yeah, noise. Kind of a noise band. Not a noise band like the Velvet Underground First Edition or like Sonic Youth, but they had they're really raw edge on the guitar sounds and on the vocals, as I recall.
I just added a little more Prosecco to mine because
Kinda
it's
nice.
almost out, and it made it like this gray color.
It's kind of grayish. It's not looking so good, is it?
No, I like it.
I'm sure
I like
it tastes.
It's kind of.
I'm sure it tastes great, but
it's fancy colored.
it's fancy and schmancy. We are again on both platforms tonight. If
Oh, yeah,
one
did
of
you
these
check
conks
YouTube?
out on you, I just did, then just switch to the other on the YouTube and the Facebooks. Not a problem. If you're not listening to the Spotify
On the
playlist,
Facebooks and on the YouTubes.
I dropped it in the comments. You just scroll up the list, find it, grab it, Spotify yourself, or play your own soundtrack, or play nothing. Just listen to
Spotify
our mellifluous
yourself.
tones, whatever,
It just sounds like a. Yeah. Oh, thank you, Devin. Yeah, I think it's very kind of like
Pretty great.
Art Deco. It kind of reminds me of like a 1930s Art Deco thing.
It's kind of interesting,
Yeah.
And it's not exactly grayish either. It's gray, so
Yeah, it's.
which is a good thing. Grayish is a pretty
Yeah,
horrendous color for
I
things,
like it.
but
Um,
I like it.
the YouTubes and the Facebooks.
And the interwebs, all those things, which brings us to you every Thursday.
Exactly.
The big fun. So we do actually have some faith in the interwebs, even if they let you down all the time. But you know what? I was just remarking about something
It's what they do.
that is so true,
It's what they do.
and that is, of all the malarkey you can find out there, what is the greatest feature of the internet? You pick up some device like a computer
Julie.
or a piece of stereo equipment or something. Gee, I need to figure out how this operates. Where's the manual? Go online, find it, download it. There it is. That's a great function.
I can't believe you just said malarkey.
I just did. I did, didn't I, dude? Wow.
And then you said dude.
Dude! Hello, Julie.
Oh my gosh.
Cocktail for the Reed Brothers.
It's
Woohoo!
so easy to.
Well, this one certainly was
It's so
a
easy
bloody
to judge
Valentine,
you.
so they're welcome to this one. Kink.
All right.
Mm.
I do have more in the pipeline.
Maybe it's silver. Maybe.
I bought an interesting beer today, and I know interesting is usually code for bad. It was actually good. It's not. I don't mean it's interesting bad. I just mean it's interesting. Like, doesn't taste like other beers I've had. So
Yeah, I can think of all the times that I've seen like an art project or a music thing, and somebody commented,
wow, so
interesting. And I think interesting usually means boring. So that's the interesting part about that.
Well, I remember asking.
Because no one wants to simply go out and say, this is terrible,
I remember asking someone one time a long time ago when I was still in acting school and I was going to see other people's graduation showcases and they were so terrible. And everyone was very into telling the truth back then. You're young and it's like, I gotta be honest, man. And
I'm not a liar.
and I remember asking someone, like, what do you say when it's terrible? But you don't want to say, like,
It's terrible.
hi, that was terrible. So, so the person said, yeah, because I think of interesting. Because I've always heard you can say, like, that was so interesting.
It's interesting.
But they said you could just say congratulations.
Which is true.
And I thought, like, yeah. Oh my gosh, congratulations, hug. You're just like over their shoulder. But,
Or
yeah.
I got another good one, Go up to the person. Your show! It sounds so positive, and it's saying nothing. You. That's what you say when you don't remember the guy's name. You. Hey.
Jeremy. Hi.
Jeremy. Oh, it's not Jeremy. Sorry.
Yeah.
Right. Actually, it is Jeremy. But,
It is Jeremy.
In fact, it is Jeremy. I was just making a gag about that thing. Anyway. So,
Yeah.
So that's done.
So anyway, that was pretty
Switching
funny.
over.
That sounds like Seinfeld. You.
Which is
Yeah.
very Larry David.
Yeah.
Bingo. Well, major appliances don't even come with user manuals. No. Not
Oh, I
included.
know.
In many cases, you push one button and it goes, you're done, whatever, you don't need a manual. But if you need to figure out a feature, and what does it say? Oh, go to the internet, grab it. I think, in most cases it's there, it's fine, it's great. I'd save a copy. Gee,
Or I like it when things come with no manual, but illustrations.
Oh,
Like a page of illustrations.
IKEA furniture.
Because I don't
Brother.
know, my mind doesn't work that way. I just look at it and I'm like,
Checked out 5 minutes ago.
toss.
Bye. Not happening.
Luck just... Usually with IKEA furniture, I have to put it together, find out that it doesn't work, take it apart, and then the second time I do it, it's right. So, yeah.
Here's the question. What do people say to Paul when they see him in that shirt?
In that shirt?
Yeah.
I don't think they say anything. I think they look at him like he just stepped off of a spaceship.
That happens. And I've actually been in public with this shirt, frequently a restaurant or something.
Hi, Jennifer. Thank you.
And I think the typical reaction is...
Janice, hello. Thank you.
I think the typical reaction is, and this is echoing what we said a second ago, that shirt! That's what they say.
I mean, it depends on where we are. If we are at a gathering where maybe people don't know us, but they're friends of friends, like-minded people, whatever, like, they'll come up to us and be like, oh, hey, I love your shirt, whatever. But when we're out, like at the supermarket or something, people just look at us like a shuttle landed in the market.
Dropped us through the tractor beam.
Opened up, and we walked out and said, take me to your leader.
Yep.
You know.
Take me to your rum producer, you know.
See you later, Jen.
Take me to your local distillery. Yeah.
Yes. Take me to your booze.
Good combination. They say, you!
Devin says his shirt makes her think of quilting.
Oh,
yeah, I can see that.
It seems like that has all these bits and pieces and patches. I remember seeing this fabric and saying it's a very sort of abstract concept of like crystals and snowflakes and things. It was originally designed to be a Christmas shirt, and since we still have frost out there, I thought it was appropriate.
But it is snowflakes. It's just because, I mean, they're snowflakes. It's just some of them are a little more mod than others.
Oh, we're frozen up.
Paula, hello.
Hey there.
We're not frozen up there, so.
Paul, I was just listening to Paul and Amanda, I think, less than a week ago.
Oh, I know.
Yeah. Up on the thing. I remember, what was it? There was a whole set of music that was, I caught like this in mid-show. And there was like a whole theme going on. It was pretty funny, too.
Paula, drop your show in the comments so people can listen.
So they can listen to you. Because you can get her live off of WBKR if you're in our area. But if you're not going to get it at all. You'd have to go to the interwebs and pick it up off the feed. So
Jay says, better than congratulations on your shirt. I was like, Devin says, start meeping up them, like, looking back and say, like, meep.
Meep. You know, if it's
I'm going to do that some crowded Saturday at the supermarket.
It's 100% true, too. Congratulations on your shirt.
Primo, hi!
You know, that shirt.
Yeah.
It could mean exactly the big nothing that we're talking about here.
Dude.
Yeah. Spirograph, yeah, that's very true.
Yeah, definitely.
I had a toy as a kid that was not a spirograph that had, that had the sort of lucite gears that you would use to make things. They were very cool, right? Had one that was like this sort of a metal protractor thing. You put your pencil in and zip, and it would make fun designs. I have no idea which one that was.
Someone keeps giving us angry.
It was all like
emojis.
stamped steel, and I'd really have to dig to figure this one out. So who knows what? Who's giving it? Who's got the anger?
Someone's giving us anger.
Oh, well.
You know what?
I guess we irritated somebody.
You.
Yeah.
Anyway,
you know something?
I'm ready for some.
Come on over. Have another Mai Tai. That's what they'd say.
That always drives the Tiki people nuts. Have another Mai Tai. I don't want another Mai Tai. I want to be angry.
Heated arguments up on there about mugs and things. Hey, dude, have another Mai Tai.
See, there's another angry.
More anger. Wow. I am so angry.
I'm sorry, you guys, but the anger is cracking me up.
Oh, I see some more of it. Yeah, somebody's really hacked off here. Somebody's sad? Is somebody just like falling asleep and hitting the wrong button or something?
Oh,
just
yeah.
asking.
Anyway.
Just asking.
Have a wonderful day.
Hey, Paul.
Angry person.
Yes. Somebody doesn't know.
Make another drink.
Can't tell. If you're not commenting, I can't tell if you're angry. But if you are angry and you're commenting, then just drop it in there. Join the crowd. Be angry.
Right. So.
Because you do you. That's why.
So I have one prepared called the Sweet and Sour Birthday.
Hello. In the meantime, I just completely mucked with a Mai Tai and it tastes like a Mai Tai. Pretty good one, too.
So I use my shaker bag for this. And I could use one of those beers, please.
Well, let's go around. Do you need ice in this baby?
In this baby? Yes, I do.
Yes, you do.
Thank you.
Let's ice ya.
Thank you. Speaking of the ID channel.
Speaking of which, speaking of agenda.
What happened to my little strainer? Oh, there it is.
Can't help you there, lady.
I'll just have to help myself. Yeah, Lisa said, who would send angry emojis? Sad people.
Sad people. Angry people.
Sad people.
Why?
Anyway.
I'm sitting
Oh my
here
gosh.
watching the Velveteen Lounge and I'm so angry.
Vicky, I know.
Glad for you.
Pat, pat, pat.
Glad for you.
I
Oh, more
know.
people are sad too. There's more anger. Wow, this is weird. It just keeps coming.
Someone's messing with us.
No, they're probably playing with fat fingers. Oh,
Someone's
sorry,
messing
dude.
with us.
I was trying to hit the G, but all hell broke loose.
All right, so I am starting with the more they send, the funnier it gets. Just saying.
Trina loves our libations recipes. Hey, we're doing them for you.
Thank you.
We just came up with a great Monte variation,
Thank you.
and it was named by one of our fans over here on the Facebook, the My Valentine. Yes, I'm trying to get that right because I didn't name it, so I'm trying to remember it.
So
But
this,
that's kind of perfect, and I love you a lot, Jen. So
I'm calling this the sweet and sour birthday, and I'm starting with 2 ounces of bourbon.
sweet and sour birthday makes me think that we should make another one of these and use it to marinate ribs and throw it in the
Look,
smoker.
I had pretty much exactly enough. Let's get that little drip out
Oh
of there.
shucks! 2 ounces plus a drip.
But here's the good news. I bought another bottle today. So
Smart
we
gal.
have an unopened bottle.
And guess what?
All right.
It's good you did that because it's recycling night.
I know. See
So-
how these things just line up perfectly?
Goodbye.
Okay, so that was 2 ounces of bourbon. I'm going to do a ½ ounce of raspberry liqueur. This is going to be very raspberry.
Raspberry. Which raspberry are you using?
I'm using Giffard's Framboise.
Excellent brand. Really nice raspberry flavor. Just the right
Yep.
amount of sweet.
And
I
you know,
recommend good brands and liqueurs because the really cheap stuff really tastes
when I
chemically.
wrote this out today, I said a ½ ounce. No, I said a squeeze of lime, but I'm going to do more than that. I'm going to do ½ ounce lime.
Good coming from Lisa. We still, I guess the angry emojis have passed. I don't know.
Here's the thing about my birthday. I'm too old to care.
Mr. Angry's
So-
gone home, I guess. What the heck?
Bye, angry person.
Bye.
Um,
You should have stopped by. I can make another one of these.
bye, angry person.
I got plenty of
Okay.
lime juice over here. Just saying.
So, that was the bourbon, the raspberry, and the lime. Now I'm going to shake it with ice. And I bet this froze closed, like this one always does.
It has a tendency.
I wanted to use it because it matches my dress.
Why don't you set that down?
Freezes closed.
And here we go.
Got it!
Oh,
Got it!
boom.
It's so pretty
But it's so pretty.
and so uncooperative.
Yes.
So,
Also true.
shake with ice. Strain into a cocktail glass. And I'm going to, there's a tiny little bit in there, but I want to leave room for my,
Mm-hmm.
wait for it,
You're right, I think.
for it.
Is that it? Isn't it?
Need the raspberry.
Raspberry. Oh, the beer. That was my cue. Pardon me. Here we go.
Thank you. So I picked this up
Rose
today. We've already tried it, but this is Brooklyn Rose DeVille
Rose de Vie.
Raspberry Sour Ale. Which, if you like sour ales, you will love, and if you don't buy it. But I liked it, so I'm going to top my drink with it.
Got a cake from Jeremy. Thank you.
Thank you. Let's try this. Mmm.
No.
Mmm.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
I'd like to try it.
Mm-hmm.
I think fun things are about to happen. Yeah.
Isn't it good?
You will like.
I'm
It's a good thing.
pleased with it.
That would work very well with. I was thinking cachaça. No, not quite. That would probably be.
I'm pleased
That
with
could
it.
be pretty off. I was thinking tequila. It would work well with tequila.
Oh, that would be great
Yeah.
with tequila. Yeah.
Definitely. So.
Paul has
what?
mustaches older than Kelly.
Not sure what that means, but whatever. Here we go.
I'm enjoying it nonetheless.
Yeah.
That's so funny.
And the truth is that she's got a few months on me. Who?
It said your Amazon package was delivered, but
Oh.
you couldn't see that because
Oh.
it was actually something I ordered.
So if you did see that, glad you grabbed it. I tell you, having these linked accounts and things, it's
And I don't
awfully
like these
convenient,
pop-ups.
but
I don't like these pop-ups. By the way, this thing was delivered. We are currently sharing a computer because one of our computers famously died, and I only say famously because I couldn't stop talking about it because it was so upsetting.
It was a pain.
It remains a pain.
It remains a pain.
But we haven't replaced it yet, so we're currently
sharing. Well, for these broadcasts, we have always actually used the laptop.
Yeah.
Although I think we used the pad for a few of them, and then that got a little inadequate, as convenient as it would be to just be holding something like this. And when I do the phone, it's really impossible. So I use a laptop. Keep it easy. It's pretty unobtrusive right now. I can barely see the screen or anything, so that's kind of nice. It's not so bad. And just checking back here. There we go. Boom, done. Great stuff.
All right. So this one's good. I'm happy with the sweet and sour birthday.
Yeah, that's a fun thing.
Oh, and I changed the recipe because I did up the lime.
Yeah.
But yeah, this stuff's good. If you like sour ales,
I like sour
Brooklyn
ales.
Rose de Ville, it's a good one. I thought it looked very Valentine-y because it's kind of pink.
Yeah. I think it's a sort of a Belgian style.
Yeah, it's good.
You'd think it would be a German style, but Germans can only put 4 things in their beer. So all of the possible flavor combinations are coming out of 4
That
things.
just sounded wrong.
Well, since that's the purity law. The Reinheitsgebot, whatever it's called, it's been around since the 1500s. And some duke said, that's it. Water, water, barley, yeast, and I'm forgetting the 4th thing. It's not hops, actually. So that's it. You're totally restricted by that. A lot of German beers probably taste like a lot of other German beers, but then they have these specialty beers that don't. And you get these strange esters coming out.
Not
And you think,
hops?
and you think, where's that coming from?
Malt?
Maybe malt. Maybe that's it.
Like what
No,
else?
well, malt
What
and
else
malt
is
is
there? Well,
I didn't
what?
think about it. Here, look it up. Here we go. Sorry, folks. I'm just going to do this for a second, but
Water,
just
barley,
vamp for a second.
yeast, and
Something else. Maybe someone will drop it on us. In the meantime, I'll just do
you do the most
easy way.
roundabout searches.
Easy way.
I would just search on 4 things in German beer, but.
You're right,
Oh, here we go. All right, he
There we
found
go.
it. He found it.
Bang.
Ingredients permitted. Okay, wait. Water, barley. What hops? It is hops.
Oh, okay. That's it.
Water, barley, and hops.
Oh,
okay.
they don't. Water, barley, and hops. The 3 things. Doesn't mention anything about yeast because people didn't know about yeast. Oh, I guess that was the magic part. And then somebody figured out about yeast. Well, it is a microorganism, and nobody had a microscope yet.
Well.
So there you go.
Oh yes, Lori says yes. Malt.
It's malt, which is barley. It's malted
And,
barley.
you know, I guess it is a magical ingredient. So.
If you didn't know that it was there because you
Hi,
couldn't see
Henry.
it, then it was in fact the magic part. Which is sort of like, here we have that bottle of bubbles back there. The bubbly came about in the same period as a secondary fermentation of the wine. And when that actually, the person who discovered that actually was supposed to have said, like, it tastes like I'm drinking stars. And which is a very fun idea, but similar in that period, nobody would have known how that happened. That's the magic part.
Right.
So, and again, who was brewing the beer and the bubbly and all that at the time?
See you later, Michelle. Thank you
Bye.
so much.
Thank you so much. Thank you so much. And you too. That's fantastic. Laughter throughout your day.
Ah,
I'm going to go ahead and
so in
wish
the
that on
process of
everybody.
making an American amber.
Oh, hello.
That's exciting.
I'd be interested to try that out. That's one of
Yeah.
my favorite types of
yeah,
styles,
of
really.
course.
An American amber is amber or a pale ale, I think, is largely the same sort of thing. But you will find that in the UK that's typically called a bitter, and that is one of my favorite styles.
I love that.
It's
yeah.
a little malty, it's a little hoppy.
Mhm.
It's not aggressively hoppy, so it's not in IPA territory.
But I like
it's
hops.
It's a great session beer. There you go.
Does wine only get better with age? I guess it depends on the wine.
Only wine? Some beers do. Beer that's at regular percent will go bad, but if it's higher, anything that's in sort of the malt liquor category, and I'm not talking St. Something that's just like a higher gravity beer, and some of them are very high,
St. Ives.
they will actually, they're preserved, so they will last longer, and if they don't pasteurize them, then they'll continue to develop flavors. There is to that. Same as with
Well,
wine.
and they age spirits.
Spirits are aged,
so,
but of course spirits are so high proof that nothing is going to develop in the flavor after you've taken it out of the barrel.
No, but I'm just saying that, as far as aging goes, you get like, oh, this is 80-year-old rum, and people are like, ooh, ah, ooh, ah.
Which, yes, because it's being said, and if anybody's sticking to the letter of the law, something has been in the barrel for 80 years, then yes, it's been absorbing something from the wood.
Hi, Suze. Thank you.
Hi, Suze. How are you, I think, up on the Facebooks?
Yeah.
Looking good.
Thank you.
I think it was doing the tours of Palm Springs. I'm like, oh, I'd take that tour.
I know. I would do that tour.
Yeah, I'd do that tour.
Great.
That sounds like
we got to get back to Palm Springs. I love Palm Springs.
Yeah.
So, yeah.
But for sure.
Oh, I love you back.
So spirits, again, will improve as long as they're in a barrel. Once you remove it, that's it. But if the thing is 100 proof, it's also not going to deteriorate because the alcohol content's too high. Now, it could deteriorate if you don't have a good seal, like your cork goes bad, and then it starts to leak alcohol. Basically.
This isn't
evaporates.
This isn't spirits, and it's also malarkey, as you would say.
That's a bunch of malarkey.
You should drop that Orson Welles commercial in the comments, where he says it's vintage data in the bottle about the rum. Not rum. I'm thinking rum, wine.
The Parmesan.
The Parmesan, yeah. Okay.
We can name that brand.
You gotta find it. You gotta drop it in.
All right, so I guess I can go over there and just grab that sort of.
Wine. I got a rum on the brain. It's Parmesan wine.
Back to the YT here, and I'll grab that. We are doing both.
He's like, it's vintage data in the bottle.
Platforms. YouTube will be glad that we're dropping YouTube videos on our YouTube video, so that's fine. And we're just going to call that Orson Welles.
The first thing that comes up is Orson Welles drunk.
And it's going to be the same thing because
the first search that comes up is Orson Welles drunk. Okay.
This is out here. Let's the final dubbed version. Orson Welles and the Critic, of course, was pretty.
Oh, that was good too with this
frozen peas,
rosebud peas.
Yes. Oh wait, he actually did a frozen peas commercial? Okay.
Rosebud peas.
I remember these because, you had the sonorous tones of Orson on the TV like you did. We will sell the wine before it's time. It was so classy for what was really
sell no wine before
a middle market product, but that's advertising, folks. Now I gotta go grab the there we go. Thank you. There we go, thank you. And
there's one thing I know how to do, it's grab a link.
Yeah, it is. I like the two stiffs in this commercial with him, too. Seriously.
They're just actors. They're just actors getting a paycheck. Not sure what they were supposed to do with this legend who was loaded acting with them. And
in the middle of all these outtakes, he starts, dressing down the director. And he's like, I'm a director, blah, blah, blah. It's like, well, now you're an actor, pal.
Oh, boy. Yeah, he's dropping it. If you haven't seen this...
It's kind of something special.
Highly recommend.
Seriously. There we go.
Oh, there you go.
It just says Orson Welles drunk. Yeah, well, he certainly was inebriated. I don't think this is a hot link up on YouTube itself, so just grab it and go.
Paste.
You know what to do. You know the drill. Big fun.
So this is good.
Yes. Excellent things. We had some good things so far.
Yeah.
What could possibly happen next?
I have another one.
Mm-hmm.
You can make it if you want.
Yeah, I could do that.
I'll throw it to you if you want to make it.
Elevator going down.
So, this is another, shake. So I'm calling the, you know what? We did the My Funny Valentine. Was that it? Or was it My Valentine?
My Valentine.
My Valentine. Okay.
It wasn't funny.
Because I was calling this
serious.
one My Rummy Valentine.
My Rummy Valentine.
So My Rummy Valentine.
Sweet boozy Valentine. Stay, Rummy Valentine. Stay. I'm trying to do a little Tom Waits there, but I haven't been smoking 12 packs, so I can't do that.
That was kind of more Tom Jones than
more,
Tom Waits.
I don't think I've got his voice either. So
Tom Waits would have been more like, Stay, Rummy Valentine, stay.
I could do that.
I love Tom Waits.
But I got to work on it.
Don't send me hate. I love Tom Waits.
No, Tom's awesome.
I could listen to Tom Waits all day long.
Listen to his first album and you're like, is this Tom Waits or Dr. John? Seriously. Oh. And then over time, he really develops the mojo voice
Kathy
and he goes with it.
Cheers with a pink catamaran at Trader Vic's in Emeryville.
Woo-hoo!
We get our little Trader Vic's glasses here.
check that out.
We're with you in spirit.
Oh man, we're working the Vic study. Glad
yeah.
you're there. That's kind of
That
awesome.
is awesome.
Trader Vic's
Happy
Emeryville
Valentine's Day to you.
is one of the happy places on earth, and certainly one of my happy places. Wow, I wish they have like a 1,000-year lease
Yes.
and keep going.
Yes.
If they're ever in trouble, boy, do I wish I have a trust fund and can buy them.
Don't say that.
Nope.
They're fine.
Nope, they're doing fine.
They're
doing
fine.
fine. Mike, I'll be there forever.
Don't say that.
Yep.
Exactly.
I do want my favorite places to be here in perpetuity. I would like to be able to guarantee
Sandra
that.
says, happy 29th, Kelly. Thank you, Sandra.
Anytime, Sandra.
So, like, my birthday is on Valentine's Day, Jeremy.
Actually.
It's great. It's great, especially when I was younger. Like, if there was ever a year when I didn't have a boyfriend or something, no matter. My Valentine's Day is great because it's also
I
my
got a
birthday.
Whatever.
Showered with gifts anyway.
Sir Tom Jones, to you, is 80.
I love Tom Jones.
I thought he was already 80.
We
Really?
saw him.
We saw him up in
He
New Hampshire
rocks.
at, what's that, Winnipesaukee?
One in Lake Winnipesaukee.
That venue out in the middle of nowhere. Great venue. We had great
Yeah.
seats. He was, oh, wow. It was that album where he did the Tom Jones. He did the Tommy James I'm Alive. He started the show with that. It was incredible. Greatest band in the world.
Awesome.
They just kicked it. Unbelievable. And you know, he just tells these little stories between songs and things like that. He was in great form and voice.
Yeah,
Oh,
yes, he was.
gotta love Tom. And
Yes,
by
he was.
and by the way, like his major competition from the 60s, Engelbert, you gotta see Engelbert. If he's still around
If
doing
Engelbert comes to your town, you gotta go.
you gotta. He'll help you party it down. He comes out in like this smoking jacket or robe and with a glass of wine. He's like, hey everybody,
Oh, Lisa says one of my favorite singers, Sammy Davis Jr. sang. Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. Totally agree.
I actually
Hi, Fred.
I exit a New York subway station. It's actually Fulton. What do they call it? Fulton Center.
Fulton,
Actually, they
yeah.
did a big remodeling that was there. That was a crummy station and turned into this whole little plaza that links up several lines in a really intelligent fashion for once. And I exit right there because I can really walk pretty far to work underground, and it was raining.
Although
that's a good
one day,
idea.
totally sober, I completely lost there.
You can do it. I
saying.
have done it, and I have usually been very straight at the time. I gotta say, yes, like no inebriation.
Thank you, Fred.
Right. But the whole point of this is that some wise guy over there at the Fulton there has been putting on some classic vocalists, and every day I exit there,
yeah.
it's Frank, Dean, Sammy, Peggy. I've definitely heard Ella. And one day I was pretty sure I heard, who am I thinking of now? June Christie. Yeah, she was good. But it's really great to hear.
That
these
is
people.
great, yeah.
And the day that Doris Day died, hats off
He
to
was
Doris.
playing Doris.
Played Doris. I was like, that's awesome.
Yeah.
That's awesome.
I do. The days I go into the city, I usually go in with Paul. I shouldn't say why.
No, you shouldn't.
No, I won't.
Nope.
I won't say why. But
No, you say why.
anyway,
No.
I,
You go with me because you're
go in-
going in with me. That's why.
it might involve some. I don't know.
Yeah.
Anyway, nothing bad, but
Now you got people thinking.
But anyway, I go in with Paul because I usually have to go to Midtown, and he works downtown in the financial district.
And but
But I do hear the music playing in that station, and it's always very ultra lounge.
it is. It's very lounge. It's very classic vocalist.
Yeah.
It's very Vegas. It's very 50, 60s style vocalist.
Yeah.
Very seldom earlier. This guy is really nailing it in that period. Yeah. It's like exactly what you want to hear out of the American Songbook.
Amy has seen Tom Jones in Vegas. Well, that's
Twice.
here's
Awesome.
to that.
Yes, seriously.
That, yeah.
I'll drink to that. That's kind of killer. Just checking the comments. Nope, still there. Great. So folks up on YouTube, it's a little, there's only a few people there. Glad that you're there. Thanks for joining. Grab the Spotify playlist if you haven't, because it's still playing. It's playing all the time. You can do it in an hour if you want.
All the time. It's Spotify.
It's Spotify.
Spotify.
Speaking of Spotify, sock it to me.
You know, this was a shake strain.
Yep.
But wondering if we want to do the other Valentine's glass.
Okay. So it's a build.
It's a built-in glass.
Okay.
I'm going to say built-in glass.
No skin off my nose. I got a glass. I got ice.
I come up with these things, but I don't really know till I'm in the moment.
You know? Change your mind.
Or
It's
just
cocktails.
look at it and say,
It's cocktails. You can make a lot of drinks a couple of ways. People will ask me sometimes when I order, say, real solid, one of these glasses, cocktail glass thing like a martini, Manhattan, sidecar. Well, martini Manhattan. They will sometimes say, straight or up. No, rocks are up. And I'm like, well, I've never had one of those on the rocks. I wouldn't have a martini on the rocks. It would get too dilute. So I'll have to say, up. Some people like them, I guess, that way.
People want it.
A Manhattan will withstand rocks a little better, but I still straight up.
I did have a Manhattan
Twist.
on the
Cherry.
rocks a few months ago, and it was pretty good. So
It can be done.
I just assumed it would come in a cocktail glass because they didn't ask me, and it came in rocks glass, but it's good. It was fine. So.
I'll always remember that I was at my service company's Christmas party. That's the company that charges legal fees
My
to
service company. Like people know what that means.
Well, I work for a large company, and we need a lot of legal documents done, and you hire a company to do that. So what does this company do? It charges all these other companies to do a lot of legwork, and it charges them a lot of bucks. So around Christmas time, they throw a party that's a big party because they make a lot of money. I'm not going to name them because I don't want to imply anything about that, but it's a great party. And as I recall,
Hi, Denise.
there's a really great bar that's there, and there's a bartender, and I usually ask somebody there if he can make a bourbon Manhattan. And one year, the guy said, "Oh, I can't do that because I don't have the right glass." And I was like, "What glass do you have? I can do it in here." I'm thinking, it's a glass, isn't it? I've made things in paper cups sometimes. It's pretty déclassé, but
What was the glass?
improvise. I think it was like a wine glass, and I thought, fine. And he makes
I'll
it.
take that in a wine glass.
And I'm thinking the difference between a stemmed this and a stemmed this is not much.
Oh, I'm sorry. I can't
although
serve
this
that
one's
to
a
you.
funny-
It's in a different glass.
It's in a different glass. And guess what? You're thinking, well, so what? It would just be straight up in this glass. No, it had to have rocks. So I got a rocks Manhattan on one of these things. I was fishing out ice cubes and tossing them somewhere. Yeah, I was like, what the hell?
You're probably tossing them with the ice skaters.
I was not tossing them with the ice skaters. I was indoors.
There was an ice rink.
Although I joined the ice skaters because there was hot chocolate. I didn't join them on the rink because I will fall on my keister and make a scene.
Wait, how did you join them?
I walked outside and had hot chocolate.
That hot chocolate was for the skaters.
It was for all of us.
You weren't skating.
There were 3 huge bins of it. People had barely touched the stuff. I had my share. The skaters got plenty of chocolate, seriously. Besides, they were entertaining. I wasn't going out there. They were looking good.
They were
I'm like,
entertaining.
go to town, folks. You're looking great. Seriously. Not getting on the ice.
Watching them fall
Somebody here
on
thinks
their-
you can teach me? Talk to me.
Watching them fall on their frozen butts was super entertaining.
I do not have that balance. Not my talent. I do things with ice. Here. That's what I do with ice. Boom, done. What do you want to do?
Okay,
Speaking of which,
so this is my rummy Valentine.
my
So you
rummy
need 2
Valentine.
ounces of the Myers'.
Oh, yes. Well, Facebook does that too, Larice. Although, well, how do that?
Oh,
All right.
yeah.
Boom, 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 boom.
I don't know.
2 ounces of Myers.
2 ounces of Myers'.
Myers Winters. I've got, again, one of my favorite shot is actually a pony in a shot. This is the pony.
My favorite shot. Anyway, sorry.
We actually have
I had a refill.
a vintage style. It's not really vintage. It's literally like based on a British Navy gill, which is 2 ounces in a tiny little copper container. And that was your daily tot back in the day if you were in the British Navy. That is from about 1680 to about 1970. And if you're like, wow, that's not much. Yeah, I think it was about 160 proof. So if you stretched it properly, it was a pretty good serving.
So you did that.
2 ounces of
2 ounces of dark
Myers'.
Jamaican rum.
Yep.
3/4 of an ounce chocolate.
We have
Liqueur.
the liqueur.
Yep. Yeah, you're almost on it.
Point me, please, because I'm totally missing. Oh, there we go. Looking for a different bottle. That happens. 3/4.
This is one. What is this from? Putney Mountain. Putney Valley.
There we go.
Putney Mountain.
Putney Valley, I think.
Putney.
Yeah. No, Putney Mountain.
Putney
Sorry.
Mountain Spirits.
Up at the mountain of the Jolly Green Distillery.
If you are in Vermont, I highly recommend picking up their
Snaky.
products. They're really good.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, excellent. There's the ginger liqueur. It's really nice.
I was going to say liqueurs, spirits.
Maple.
They have maple, they have ginger, they have chocolate. Yeah,
Yeah,
they have
ginger's really good.
many more that I'm not even naming because I don't live up there.
There
but
are other gingers that I also
yeah,
highly recommend.
yeah.
You know, so
Yeah, super good. Okay, 3/4 of an ounce of lime.
we can do that too. We got the lime here.
Yep.
It's Zazizi. Dark rum with chocolate and lime.
Zazizi.
You're going in very good direction so far.
And then
celery bitters. No.
shut up.
Shut up.
Fill with that.
She didn't go there because it's a stupid idea. That's why. And I'm going to borrow this guy and give it a bit of a stir. Although really, I could also just get...
You need a. I was gonna say you need a straw.
Need a straw?
Do you need a new straw?
Yeah, you know something? I'm going to try that right now, Amy. And
You need a straw.
oh, it is yummy. I know that
Straw?
you enjoy a good beer, and you would enjoy a good cocktail being this.
Straw.
Yep.
All right.
Happy birthday. Oh, happy hour right now. Grape
Thank
cider.
you.
Hello, Sylvia. Glad to see you. Boom, boom.
I am determined. It's physically impossible for me to do no work on a day
Yeah, seriously.
because I'm a workaholic. But I'm determined to do as little work as possible tomorrow. So I will be enjoying a semi-day off.
And as a matter of fact, I took the day to work from home, so I can enforce that. When I see her like getting on there, like posting things for the show, I'm going to say, no!
Oh my God, that is so good.
Yep.
That's really good.
That's really tasty. That's quite nice.
That's my rummy Valentine. Oh, and it's good.
Stay, Rummy Valentine, stay.
Please stay. Hi, Chaz.
Yeah, please stay. Oh, thank you. Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Well, I think you know a certain
and
bit about...
Sylvia, hi. Thank you.
I think Chaz knows a certain bit about set design, so that's very complimentary.
Oh my gosh. Thank you, Chaz and Sylvia.
Really appreciate
That's so
that.
nice.
Yes, absolutely.
And this angry guy went away.
Yeah, not seeing any faces going on. Somebody was really hacked off before. He was like the angriest dog in the world, you know, clutched with tension and anger, like he approaches the state of rigor mortis. Until he... You remember that cartoon? It was David Lynch did a comic strip in the 80s.
Oh, wait.
Hilarious.
Oh, Amy's going to Memphis next week. Any recommendations?
Okay. Well, we've been there. It's been a while. There are absolute recommendations. I know that you're either doing Graceland or you've done Graceland. And if you're going to go again, well, of course, things change.
Yeah.
You know?
I'm trying to think, we didn't really go to that many places except for Payne's, which was very strange. But
okay, so
really, if you want barbecue, Payne's is, amazing.
It's really kind of great.
Amazing.
And it's in the hood. So if you're going to do this, get a companion.
Or just Uber.
Or just Uber.
Uber.
Uber in, Uber out.
But don't say, have your Uber wait.
Yep.
Because you're not going to eat there. It's not an eat-in place. It's a order your food and leave place.
It's a joint.
And I don't think they would be mad at me for saying that because it's just not, it's not that kind of place.
No, it isn't.
But the food is so good.
They're not set up like that. They hack your ribs off and throw it on some white bread with the slaw. Boom, done.
Oh, Lisa says, are we going to live stream tomorrow as well?
Well, I don't know.
At this exact moment?
Wasn't thinking about it.
I thought about this earlier, actually.
But you know.
This exact moment, I wouldn't say yes, but I wouldn't say no either.
Hello, cooking with a little spice. Hello, glad to see you.
Good to see you.
So nice to see you here. And so,
drop your channel in the links below.
Graceland, does Graceland not change? Well,
I don't think it changes.
The status of the people interred there does not change. So you go and you pay your respects. But I'm trying to think if they ever do any differences in exhibits and things. That could happen.
I don't think so.
It could happen. I mean, a lot of the interior of the place just kind of looks the same, but a little frozen in time. But then again, if it's the place
because it's Elvis's house, and it is frozen in time, so.
Then again, if you decide, I'm going to go to Fort Lauderdale, I'm going to hit that Maikai, does that look substantially different from, say, 10 years ago?
Okay, there's the place, was it Peabody? You better Google this. That we didn't go to. Hi, Philip.
Hey, Phil.
Was it is it called the Peabody? Search on Peabody, Memphis.
Is
Have
that
you
the
been
hotel
there?
that's got the ducks?
Yes.
Yeah. There you go. Peabody.
This is one place that I
That's
never
what they say in
went
Massachusetts.
that I really wanted to go to, but we'll get back there. But you didn't have to see the docks, but that's kind of like the
There you go. Peabody Hotel,
Peabody
Memphis,
Hotel,
Ducks.
Memphis. This is a place I've always wanted to go because it was really kind of fancy, and I love a fancy bar. You know, like you go in there and it's old school and stuff, and like I like that. So that was one place we didn't get to that I would go to if you can.
Happy birthday from Phil. Hey!
Lisa! Oh my gosh.
Guess
hello,
what?
Lisa.
This cocktail has a beer.
Philip.
Awesome. Hey, Lisa.
Oh my gosh.
It's awesome.
Yay.
If you haven't done it by now, if you've been to Memphis, you probably did this. But if you haven't done it, the Sun Records Tour is great.
Oh my God.
It's just fantastic. And of course, there is the
Yeah.
basic fact that you walk into the studio and I am standing where Johnny Cash stood. I am standing where Elvis stood. I am standing where Roy Orbison stood. Like, boy, giants of the genre. I am standing where Howling Wolf stood.
Fred says we stayed there last year and they have an excellent lobby bar.
Now we're talking.
All right, on
And
our
that
next
reminds me of
road
New
trip,
Orleans. But definitely.
we're gonna stay there.
But you're standing there, and as your guide will remind you, this is actually a working studio. So if you
Oh
want
yeah, people they're like, we have to get out of here. People are gonna record.
if you want to book some time, talk to like the help the desk, and she's like, okay, next Tuesday, from 5 to 7, boom. I don't know.
Well, we know someone who recorded there.
Who's that?
Andy Mack.
Oh, that's true.
He was
he
recording
actually did
there.
do it.
Yeah. So.
And
Amazing.
of course, I was seeing
Amazing.
something recently about U2 who recorded, I believe, Joshua Tree. I think it was recorded at Sun Studios.
Really?
And they have the actual board it was recorded on. It's like this eight channel mixing board with an ADAT in it. It's like, wow, no, that's dated.
I had no idea.
Yeah,
of
fun
that.
stuff. But it's just,
Wow.
it's awesome. They play music samples. It's great. And of course, then there's something we didn't do because we're out of time. The Stax Tour.
Peter.
There you go. The other famous
Just
studio.
go.
The other famous
Peter,
studio.
just go. Just go.
Don't even question it,
Go
Pete.
to-
Get in
yeah,
your car
yeah. Go
right
to-
now.
go to Sun
Get in your car
Studios.
tonight and drive.
Go
Just
to
go.
Sun Studios. Go to Stax.
It'll take you 2 days to get down to Memphis.
it.
No big whoop.
Yep.
Drive like the wind. Get some ribs. Boom,
Gene,
done.
hi.
Jane!
Good to see you.
I owe Gene a call because I just said I would do so. We'll talk about stuff.
You'll work it out.
I got some business.
You'll work it out.
I got some business with Gene. I'll take it offline. We're good. We're
Take
cool.
it offline. But
Yeah, that's the thing. Stacks. How much
know.
happened there? It's
I
unbelievable.
know.
Booker T and the MGs. Whoa!
I'm feeling a little restless for a road trip. I was telling Paul this today. Like,
I would drive to Memphis again in a second. That was a cool
the
trip.
weather was not
Yeah.
horrible today, and I'm like, I'm just kind of getting that road trip itch.
Road trip. Itchiness.
Like, I don't want to wait for Ohana to have a trip. I want to do a road trip in the spring.
Hey, here's the comment about the interior of Graceland isn't allowed to change. I think that they should switch it up. I think they
No.
should bring stuff out and just do displays from
What?
time to time.
No.
Because they got all these archives and stuff. They
No.
can bring things out.
No.
That's just Graceland at a particular minute at a time. Like,
No.
Of course it changed.
It's going to be like it was when Elvis was there.
Well, do you think he didn't put different stuff up from time to time? Hey,
He put stuff in and he kept it because he loved it.
he never changed anything.
If he changed it, it has to be the way it was when. I'm sorry, but like.
All right, so
we gotta-
listen,
no,
here's the
no,
thing that I
no,
actually like about
no.
Graceland. It has a heavy RCA presence, his label for his entire career. And you walk in, and to your right, there's like the living area, and what is there? Like a 1959 RCA color television set. Big, huge console sort of thing. Yep, that's pretty fun. And then you look at his cars, his airplane, his living area, all sort of thing. Wherever you go, there's an 8-track player.
Oh yeah.
Because RCA
in his
was
bed. There was an
pushing
8-track player
the
in
format,
his bed.
Elvis, as we know, left us at 1977, prime 8-track era. There are 8-tracks everywhere. I really feel like you walk into the plane, there's an 8-track player. I feel like whipping out a cartridge. Here, let's see, Elvis Aloha in Hawaii. Ka-chunk, let's see if this still plays. That would be hilarious. And then when they're taking me away in handcuffs, come on, it was Elvis,
Probably you would get off because it was Elvis. It's like, you didn't pop in, like, I don't know.
Oh, okay, son. That's really kind of illegal around here, but you know something? That was easy, so we're gonna drop the charge.
I'm trying to think of someone who would be on 8-track that you wouldn't want to pop in at the same time. I'm thinking of artists, but I'm like, nope, not on 8-track. Not on 8-track.
I think if I throw in a
Not
Patti
on
Smith
8-track.
8-track, and there's certainly not were such things, they'd have a problem with that. But
Maybe.
yes,
Yes,
it does.
Graceland has shag carpeting on the walls,
Yes,
like
it does.
Barbarella's spaceship.
Speaking of which, yeah, so you don't say, but definitely, folks. I'm trying to think what else we did. We did something on the main strip that was kind of a barbecue joint that was really good. And
It was just a Beale Street thing.
It was a Beale Street thing. There's a ton of stuff. A lot of small details. I would like. You might want to find like. Isn't there a weird Memphis? There's a weird every other city in the United States. Find some small details and check that out. There was the clothing store where Elvis used to go that had really outrageous clothing.
Is it still there though?
And I don't know. It might be gone.
There is the person Nudies who makes the suits. Like I don't know if it's in Memphis. It might be in Nashville, but it might be in Nashville. But who still makes, you can get your custom suit and everything. But,
That's a great thing.
Yeah, but
It's actually a few custom.
Nashville, which isn't close, by the way.
No, it's like 2.5.
It's like 3 hours.
3 hours.
It's like 3 hours
Yeah,
away.
it's a big drag. This is a state that is very wide, and you can drive that highway, and it's a long highway. But you know what? Major highway. Just driving your life away. You can do it.
Yep.
Stack Store's awesome, says Colonel Keg. Oh, cool. Glad to get a recommendation. I always thought it should be when you think of the talent.
Hi, Marcy. We got to go back.
Through there.
I'm eager for another.
Because look,
Memphis
Sun doesn't look like much. It's a modest 50s recording studio.
Fred says the clothing store is still there and he bought a jacket.
Boom. Now you're talking.
Here's to that.
Here's to good friends.
Oh my gosh, that's amazing.
That is great. So go to Memphis, hit the clothing place.
Lansky Brothers.
Do they do lady styles? Because Anna's heading down there. I'm just saying that'd be pretty cool. Oh, this is a great quote. Hey, I've been collecting the things on and off for years.
My gosh.
I haven't really picked up any new ones in a long time, but I have a few of those. And I've also got, and this is really painful, I got a couple of quad 8s where somebody recorded over them and made their own mixtape. And the last one that I was listening to was the band Chase. If you know them, if you don't know them, look them up. They were one of those like horn bands from the 70s. They're really pretty cool. That first album, it's a great mix. It's really cool. And somebody recorded over the first program with stuff from about 1983. And it's just...
What was it?
Just Dreck. I can't remember the songs. I don't want to like.
Was it off the radio?
The radio.
Oh.
It was. You're just like, I'm going to throttle you. Do you understand how rare these things are? You idiot. So boom. I just slammed that in and recorded over it.
That is hilarious, though.
I mean, that's like when you record that great thing off of MTV, and it's like, oh, I'm going to save this forever. And then your dad's like, I need to record the Super Bowl. Grab, boom. Dad!
The Super Bowl that you will never watch again.
Seriously. I don't know. People know about these things. But yes, I've heard of mixtape 8-tracks. Bootleg 8-tracks. Can you imagine? Back in the day, they sold them at truck stops, particularly in Memphis and such. You'd usually find a lot of stuff like, the Eagles and, Webb Pierce and stuff like that. It was all these big country rock, pop artists, like Emerson, Lake and Palmer, on bootleg 8-tracks. This is crazy.
I like the way you said Palmer.
Palmer, just big hits from the period. Cat Stevens collections on bootleg 8-tracks, stuff like that. It's just, it's crazy to think about this, but it sold. It sold. And then 10 years later, it was all bootleg cassettes, And only a few years ago, you would see these, CDs for sale on the street that looked really cheap. Yeah.
Speaking of birthdays,
Today
Paul's
you
like,
can't do that.
I'm old and I'm not afraid to show it.
Who's that?
You.
Who? What did I say?
You're just showing your age.
Oh, like, by all these references? Mm-hmm. Yeah, of course. What the hell? It's not like I'm going to fake some of this stuff, folks. I'm not going to whip out my the missives I've been getting from AARP. And I think, I'm not an RP, I'm not going to join the AA. Although, if there are benefits to it, what the hell, Gotten a discount at the Goodwill in Arizona because somebody said, "Oh, Seniors Day, boom, done." I'm like, "All right, I'm going with it."
You cheated Goodwill out of.
They
full
offered
price.
it. They would not take it back, and I'm done. What the heck? I paid them. I would have paid full price.
That's funny.
I would have paid full price.
Man.
What can I say, man? You know? Didn't demand my card, so hey, what can I say? Or might have taken a look at it and said, yeah. The funny thing is, like, when you get carded for liquor, or you're buying beer, it's like, can I see your ID? Sure. There you go. Oh, okay, yeah.
The kid's like, you're older than my mom.
Yeah, probably.
Like, yeah, probably.
Probably. So, yes, and when I was younger than you, I probably bought beer in this place. So, you know, whatever, kid. Not a big deal. As far as, like, you know, are there any 8s out there that I would recommend? No, they're all a pain in the ass. But I've got some great tapes that I actually like a lot, you know?
Well, yeah. Okay, about 3.5 hours. We have driven from Nashville to Memphis and then back again.
Up to the Dollywood Smoky Mountains. Oh, yeah.
We have to go to Dollywood.
Yeah, because that's just a destination.
We haven't been to Dollywood, but I have driven through the Smoky Mountains, but I haven't been to Dollywood, and we're just remiss in that area because I would love that. I love Dolly Parton. Love, love, love. So, road trip.
There is nothing negative to say about Dolly. There you go. We're just saying it. The organ used on Green Onions is among stacks. So here's a little kicker. That's cool.
Yes.
That's not the kicker. I recorded at a studio in Brooklyn once that had a lot of equipment from all that had just been accumulated over the years because studios close. You know, some great studios are not with us any longer, unfortunately. Gold Star, I think, is gone. Caribou in Colorado, gone. Was a great studio, apparently. Apostolic in New York, gone. Great stuff. Good studio is hard to beat. Electric Lady on 8th Street, built for Mr. James Hendricks. Still there. Yeah. You can record.
Is it still there?
Still there.
I mean, I walked by it not long, but you never know. I don't want to say because
great looking studio. You wish that
but...
Mr. H had actually been able to enjoy it for more than because he recorded great work there, and obviously he would have continued to.
Yeah.
And he was careless with prescription drugs, and there you go. At the end of the day, that's all I'll say about that. So I recorded in a great studio in Brooklyn. I did a piece. And there was a lot of microphones and organs and equipment, sort of things like that.
I have to interject.
Yep.
Errol says, if you're old and still going, more power to you.
Make it happen, folks.
My favorite people are old. I gotta say. I have a lot of favorite people, and they're all over the age of 70.
So there you go.
So cheers to that.
So fooey on ageism, because here we are doing what we do. And we're obviously not teenagers because then we'd be illegally doing this. So we're not going to do that to you. And we're not going to pretend that we are teenagers. Blah, blah, blah. We're here to serve you some fantastic things every week that you can make yourself because it's not that hard. The end of the story. So the buddy who arranged the session says, by the way, so that organ over there, I think it was a Hammond. He says, the Hammond organ? I was like, yeah. Okay, that used to be at Ultrasonic Studios on Long Island. I was like, oh yeah, I know Ultrasonic. A lot of great stuff recorded there. Used to be a lot of stuff from Atlantic Records recorded there. Okay. He says, that's the organ that was used on In-A-Gadda-Da-Vida.
Oh my God.
That's the organ. It's like, this was like in their house. That's what they did. I think they had a couple mics from the session. It's like, okay, In-A-Gadda actually like activated this microphone.
Okay, Amy says... I drove the last time. Okay, and got it.
It's a long drive.
Oh my gosh, Paul says my grandma lived in Pigeon Forge. Oh my God, before Dolly came along. Wow.
Hello.
Okay. All right. Yeah. I really do want to go to Dollywood.
Marvelous.
I really do.
Marvelous. And Phil, didn't Elton John record at Caribou? Elton John recorded an album named Caribou at Caribou.
Oh.
You're correct, sir.
Okay.
Bang zoom. It was apparently a really laid-back studio. I think a certain amount of substances were consumed there, and I'm not talking...
You think?
But, you know, it's a laid-back era. It's a laid-back time. It was supposed to be so cool. I think it was... wasn't it Jim Guercio, who was the manager of Chicago, and the Buckinghams actually founded that studio.
Hello.
And they were there. They were good until the 80s, and there was a fire, and it all went away. So, too bad.
Oh,
hey!
Susie would love Dollywood. I know I would love Dollywood. I love Dolly.
Yeah. Well, you know,
I'm up for all of it. I am up for the whole thing.
You know, Dolly's Dolly like Elvis was Elvis, like James Brown is James Brown.
No, but Dolly
Like-
is Dolly, like Elvis was Elvis. I mean, Dolly is a big deal, and I think that
I'm trying to think of like other like.
she doesn't get her
Unbelievable stars
due,
like
but I think she will. I do think she will.
Well, look, she's
before she's dead. Before she's dead.
She's been a singer and a songwriter particularly a long time, and
Yeah.
it's like
Elvis wasn't a songwriter.
She wears the songs.
I love Elvis.
On her sleeve.
Love
That's
Elvis. But Elvis was not a songwriter, and Dolly is a songwriter.
No, he actually
Not
really
is.
He favored those big gushy
Yeah.
Italian ballads. You know, you don't have to say you love me, stuff like that.
Oh.
Great stuff.
Oh my
Absolutely
God. Okay,
perform.
so Colonel K, when we finish our tiki bar, oh my gosh, you are on. We will come there.
Sounds like
Thank
Trashville.
you.
Oh, did you just trash Nashville? Wah, 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 wah.
We are there. We are there. Like,
We've
that's
been
all
through
the
Nashville.
invitation we need.
We saw some of the downside of Nashville, but you know, like the main drag is cool. It's a fun little town, and
It's fun. I
Music
mean,
City, USA.
I've never spent more than a few minutes
USA.
in Nashville. We've stopped for meals
Yep.
in Nashville, and that was it.
Yep.
But I
That's the
would
stuff.
love to. So,
Hey, Stephen.
hello.
Glad to see you.
Yeah, no, we're there.
Yeah.
So,
Big fun.
love it.
Do we have another drink in us, or is this it?
That's all I signed us up for.
Okay.
But
I'm trying to think if I've done anything else. I've done it too.
Gatlinburg was the big city.
Oh. You don't say.
I love it.
Well,
Yes,
that's
Dolly.
very true.
Well, that's the thing. Dolly's awesome.
That's true. I mean, it makes me think of people like Bruce Springsteen. He goes to do a show, and it's like it's 3 hours long. You know,
Yeah.
he gives back to the fans. I think he does a lot of charity kind of stuff.
He does. He really does.
The people who do that, you have to hand it to them. They're thinking about
Exactly.
people and thinking about this. There's some artists you can think of, and you're like, he was kind of a selfish fill in the blank, you know. And so it's great to see somebody who's like, hey,
Dolly.
I've got huge success, and I haven't forgotten where I come from, and I haven't turned into a
Dolly, not a selfish fill in the blank.
no.
No. Do you want to make anything else? We have Prosecco.
Bubbles. Have we done a
And we have raspberry sour ale.
with beers and we have Prosecco's? Well, I can do one more thing. It's always possible to do another little sort of impromptu thing that might resemble a 75. Curtain going down.
Right.
Haven't done one of these yet. So,
I did bring out the brandy.
there is a style of drink. If you look at old bar guides, you'll see a lot of drinks that resemble this,
Clear the...
that are called something unique, and at the end of the day,
Oh!
they're all the same. They're all
My phone is on
takeoffs.
low power.
Oh my. Okay, so we need to plug that in. Moment, please.
Better plug that in.
Gotta plug my phone.
So many things to think about. I'm just saying. Alright. The creator struggle.
Seriously.
So many things to think about. So many things to plug in. It's crazy. I don't know where he's going, actually.
Yeah, I think your phone battery, after about a year and some change, is getting soft.
Oh, okay. I know.
Which
I
is a
need
drag.
a new phone and a laptop.
Boom. But hey, that's
Just
it.
saying.
Outboard, big deal.
Phone, laptop, I'll be
Phone
good.
diggity.
All right.
National has a robot tiki bar? Okay. Tell you.
Wait.
Just hit close. It will no longer be on
Right.
low power mode.
Okay.
Yep. I'm going to do two things here. Numero uno. I'm going to find a cube about that size.
Now, what are
and
you
throw it in.
making? I gotta write it down.
Oh yes, if you just grab that and we'll make that happen. I'm going to make a 75 style thing using things we haven't used before because we've used a lot of things. Oh, literacy program is an excellent idea. That is one of your basic
Oh,
issues
she
right
does.
there.
Where they basically, I think they've sent like 1 million books or so. I watched Reese Witherspoon's show on Netflix where she interviewed Dolly,
Mm-hmm.
and they sent like 1 million books to kids. It was crazy.
I saw a quote a while back where people were talking about the problem of violence and incarceration in this country, and saying when you actually teach people to read, that rate basically starts to diminish
Oh my gosh.
because people have more resources. And I think
Yeah.
it's such a basic thing. I went through support the free education in this country in a really excellent system, and I believe in it, and I support it. I currently support it with my taxes.
I love to read.
And I've never once thought about, well, I don't have kids. Well, yeah, but did you take advantage of the system? Yeah, I did. So I give back. The local kids,
I love to read.
I wish them well.
I enjoy reading.
I think we have a pretty decent school system, too.
So what are you doing here?
All right, so there's my soapbox right there, but it's a pretty decent soapbox. All right.
I don't think anyone could actually not be behind literacy. I'm just saying.
I can name some parties which I won't name.
Do not.
Because some people want to keep you ignorant because therefore they can take advantage of you.
Shut up.
There you go.
Shut up.
It's more than one person. It's
Shut
more
up.
than one agency.
Shut up.
Now, what are we going to do here?
We're all for literacy.
Base liquor. What's good in one of these things that maybe we've used, maybe we haven't used. Blah, 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 blah. Checking it out. Now, Colonel Keg has never seen Glendora in the same room with Ms. Velveteen. No, hasn't. Well, actually, if you watch episodes, sometimes you do. If you need me to recommend one, we can do such things. Hello, folks. What do I have here? Roku gin. Japanese gin from Suntory. Suntory decided to do a unique blend of herbals in here. And you taste it and you go, there's something else in there. It's an English dry gin.
It is an English
really
dry
cool.
gin.
I like it a lot.
How much are you doing?
I will put in 1 ounce.
1 ounce gin.
That's an excellent base for a 75 style drink. If you don't know what I'm talking about, well, we're just 102 years past the Great War.
Yes, Amy says reading is fundamental. I agree.
Oh,
Amy.
Riff. I remember that.
Yeah, I remember reading. Well, I think it's still around, though.
Yeah.
Reading is fundamental is still around.
Should be. It's like Schoolhouse Rock should still be around. Seriously. So, got this. Got to get some sour in there.
Can you hear that?
I can hear it. We're making you a drink now.
Done.
You can stop complaining. Right. There we go. Give me a good 1/4 ounce worth of the lime.
Okay.
You're wondering, could I use lemon instead of lime?
Sure.
Yeah. Yeah, it's not going to make a massive flavor
can.
difference. If you see a lot of the tropical recipes, sometimes it's lemon and lime. It's not this massive difference that's going to kill you. In a drink that's really simple, you'll probably tell the difference, but so what?
Travis says
so
it's pretty good.
It's pretty good. Yep.
So.
Well, okay, so we got a comment from the Colonel. Yep. That could happen. I've met many young people here who I thought in this country who I thought were very upstanding young citizens. So I had some classmates who were real morons and some classmates who were just scholars. So
moron.
You know, more things change.
Just like being able to say moron.
You moron. Yep. Now, got the base, got the sour. What else goes in there? We need something that is perhaps some strawberry liqueur. I have an interesting idea here.
Sounds horrible, but I think it will be really good.
I'm going to give this about a 1/4 ounce of the strawberry. And as a matter of fact, I will measure that to make sure I'm not overdoing it because I don't want to overpower. That's about right. Some chocolate. What do you think?
Yeah, do it.
Okay.
Do it.
Okay.
Do it.
So do it anyway.
No. Say Glendora's not in the same room. Do it.
Do it. Do it. Well, maybe you do a pretty good imitation, but nothing beats the gal. But you knew that. Now, strawberry and chocolate, and maybe 2 more things. If you give me the chocolate bitters, or they're right behind me.
Got it. No, I got it.
Super. Okay. I'm going to fill with the this is Prosecco. Make sure it's not
Okay, there you go.
Not that I discriminate, they're really both great bubbles. And topped with some Aztec chocolate bitters from Fee Brothers, which are awesome. 1 big dash. 2 big dashes. Oh, there you go. No.
Wait, hold on.
Yep, take your time.
So that was 2 dashes chocolate bitters, Phil. Bruce.
Hey, Bill.
Oh.
Glad to see you.
Hi.
Happy birthday to you.
This happy birthday to you.
We're on YouTube tonight, and we, for the foreseeable future, will be on both YouTube and Facebook.
I plan
and
to.
Perhaps other platforms.
Really
We're seeing where we can do it because we have capacity now. We're testing out some new equipment, and we'll be able to report on that in detail later. But so far, I like the quality a lot. If your quality is suffering and it doesn't look that great, check your settings. Mine always default to something really
Go to the
stupid.
gear at the bottom of the screen.
And just change it.
Yeah.
Up on YouTube, if you go to the bottom of the screen, it'll give you the thing that's got the gear. If you hit it, you can actually make it to higher quality.
No, Susie, we haven't been to Florence, Alabama.
And the same exact thing over on Facebook. You've got like the little thing that'll say that. If it's high def, it'll say high def. So
Lisa says, "Love Ben Stiller and Starsky and Hutch. Just do it." We were watching last night. I admit I haven't watched this before now, but we were watching. We started watching Escape from Dannemora. Escape at. It's not from. It's at. Escape at Dannemora.
About that prison break upstate
and that
New York.
First episode was directed by Ben Stiller. I was like, ooh, Ben Stiller. Yeah.
Florence A.L. Muscle Shoals. There's the other big studio, right? We were also, well, I'm forgetting about Motown because, of course, Motown Studios was a fixture of Detroit back in the day, and it's fantastic. I did already name check Gold Star, no longer with us, Los Angeles. San Francisco had some classics. I'm thinking of Wally Heider, but have never actually been to Muscle Shoals. And wow, that's another one. That's another corner where it's like, we got the groove, and they just got a house band, and it's guys like, who am I thinking of? Like Greg Allman. And it's like, what? No, it's not Greg Allman. It's the other Allman.
The other Allman.
The other Allman. There's a Frank Lloyd Wright house there. Well,
The other Allman.
Dwayne Allman. Thank you. Trying to remember all this stuff.
The other.
Jeez.
I like the other.
I'm getting a cube.
Oh, okay. I was getting a cube too.
I don't want this to slosh. And there we go. Boom, done.
We reached for it at the same time.
Did it? That's the stuff. So that's
I want to go.
It's like a little center of like Marvel, like all of these folks who just had the bug, or just like we can do this music thing here, and they just put together like rock and soul and funk, and a little bit of country, and it's like it all happened. It was like wow, and it just had the grit. Fantastic things happen out of these places. I love these things. The classic labels that we're doing is Atlantic Records had a great stable of people. It was unbelievable.
Yeah.
Booker T. Whoa! Just heard some Booker T on the radio the other day. I was like, it's Booker T. That's too cool.
We gotta go.
Otis Redding.
Road trip.
Man.
Road trip. I've been pushing for a vehicle for a long time where we could sleep and cut down on our hotel costs.
Love it. Oh, Peter, Seth Stone Studios. Very funny, punk rocker.
Stone.
Yeah.
We gotta do it.
Big fun. Big fun. Our studio, I can probably, our favorite studio currently is in Brooklyn. And is Benny's Wash and Dry.
Yeah.
This place is awesome. I love this place. I
is.
will record there until at which point he says I'm not doing it anymore. So that's really it. Great selection of equipment that you can use. You want that Ampeg for your bass? It's right there.
Yep.
Fender Twin, right there.
Yep.
You want that tiny little amp that sounds like crap? It's right there. Because you want that tone.
Trying to bring that.
I gotta bring that up. Gotta bring it in, man, because I don't do that.
I don't do crappy.
I just remember he had this set of microphones on his drum kit, and he's like, and I was looking, I was like, are these like some Sennheisers? He's like, oh no, they're Chefs. I'm like, just serious ass microphones. I was like, yeah, this is the real stuff. He's good, and he's a kick-ass piano player and a performer. So yeah, I recommend Benny's. You want to know where to record in Brooklyn? I can give you a lot of places to record around New York. So just let us know.
Exactly. I want to do another music video. Someone was asking us the other day, are you doing another record?
Yeah.
I thought, we do plan to do another record sometime, but in the meantime, I wanted to do another music video.
Music videos are fun.
Yeah, they are.
They cost about half as much for us to do as a record. And well, I
a
probably
third as much as a
third
record.
as much as a record. People are asking.
It's expensive to put out a record. We found out.
People ask, when are you going to do another record? I'm like, when the Powerball hits, I'll be glad to. You know, it doesn't have to be the top dollar Powerball, you know, but maybe the bottom dollar Powerball.
Yeah.
You need a few $1,000s to make that happen.
Hi, Dave.
If you want to do it for real, and we're not going to give you substandard results here at the lounge.
No.
So there you go. We will do it again. We will do a video again.
No.
It's easier, but it probably costs us about the same. At the end of the day, the recording costs are the same.
Yes.
So, but KBLX. Oh, Oakland. Okay.
Oh my gosh!
I'd look into that sort of thing. The whole collection.
That's great.
I have in my day purchased record collections from certain areas. I was the guy who cleaned out Channel 5 in New York, Metro Media. And I worked for a store at the time, and they cleaned them out, actually. But we got some good stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And that was the source of Wonderama in New York. Anybody? Peter, I think you remember Wonderama. And probably did the Magic Garden, but I can't be sure.
Magic Garden.
It was an independent station in New York. They had some really cool programming. Yeah. And they had a record collection that had been going on for decades, and it was gathering dust. Wow, did some cool stuff come from there. So, anyway, hey Dave, glad to see you.
Yay!
Do we have a 45 out? Oh, thanks for mentioning.
We do have a 45. Is it handy?
You don't say.
Oh, it is handy.
As a matter of fact,
coincidence.
I'll be a little show offy
It's
here.
a Christmas record.
Got to grab the old 45 box here. Pop it out. Well, yes, we do. What do you know? It's Martini time. That's it. That's the A side.
It's a Christmas record.
It is a holiday record.
To be completely honest, it's a Christmas
Yes, it is.
record. So, if you like to listen to Christmas music all year long,
There you go.
and if you don't, it's a Christmas record.
And if you don't, maybe you want to buy it in November, but or maybe you want to buy it whenever you want to buy it.
And the other side,
you want to hear it. And the other side, of course, MSG with her song.
Glendora.
Glendora
Cousin
socks it
Glendora.
to you with a box of wine for Christmas. Yeah, it's as hilarious as it sounds. Great stuff. Stephanie Peterson Photography took these pictures. She
Yes.
is all kinds of awesome. She just took some pics for us recently that you're going to see soon. But definitely. And
Oh,
just
some of you have
because,
seen already, but
yeah, so just because we don't rip you off, this is actually a nice heavy cardboard sleeve. It is full color both sides. The record is in a nice little plastic sleeve.
it's pink.
Vinyl.
It is pink. Take it out.
Green label. And guess
I don't know.
what?
Maybe you shouldn't take it out.
Guess what? You actually buy the record and you say, "Oh, gee, but I don't have
comes
a
with-
I don't have a record player. How am I going to do that?" Well, guess
A unique
what?
download code just for you.
Grab that code, get your
But
song.
here, hold that up.
Mhm.
Pink vinyl.
Big fun. We have these available. They're on our site. Postpaid, I think it's $14 still.
Yes,
If you-
includes shipping.
If you're just like, I want one of those records, you can always drop us a line. We'll tell you how to do it. It's easy. This goes back in this record, so you get the download.
All of the download codes are unique, so
And I'm not
You-
handing them out.
can't borrow your friend's download code.
He's got them on record.
All unique.
There we go.
So yeah,
Yep.
we do have a record out.
So in short, we have a record out.
Actually,
Two great sides. It's available for you.
they're on our website, velveteenloungekitchen.com.
I'll drop the URL on you right now.
Oh no, it's
Nope,
Velveteen Lounge
sorry.
Kitchen. Yeah, that's probably why people can't find it.
There
There
you
you go. Get rid of no. There's you left a space in there.
What space?
Velveteen Lounge Kitchen.
There's no hyphen?
No, but there's a space between kitchen and com.
No, there isn't.
Yes, there is.
No, there isn't. VelveteenLaunchKitchen.com.
You put in space.
No. VelveteenLaunchKitchen.com. Anyway you type it, you're going to find it. We've bought the other URLs. There's a hyphen in there. There isn't a hyphen in there?
No, but between kitchen and com. See what I mean?
There's a .com.
Between the N and the C. See?
There's no space.
There is space.
I hate to say my prescription is better than yours. Yes.
No, there's.
VelvetineLoungeKitchen.com. All right, fine,
Let me
fine.
give it to me. I'm
fine,
gonna fix it.
Fine. I'll just go to it.
Fix it.
Boom.
See what? Okay, but you saw that. I'm just saying.
Gee. You know?
Area woman is just saying.
She is just saying. No, wait a minute. Where are we here? Boom. So, okay. Take two in case the first didn't take. It's the same. Boom, but it's got all that
No,
stuff.
but it's still. Get rid of that space between. Put in the dot.
I just take that right off the internet. It's perfectly fine. It's VelvetineLoungeKitchen.com.
Let me do it.
Fine.
Give it to me. Now let's see what happens.
Okay, go to 10.
All right. I can tell on there it's not
Got
coming
it?
up, but yeah, I think I fixed it.
It's the same. It's good. So anyway, either way you go click, it's going to be fine. You'll get the same $45. Yeah, I don't think this was the most popular thing that I've seen. There's one that was a lot more widespread. This was made by Platter Pack.
Platter Pack.
They put these out at the time. There's sort of these little cardboard boxes, fairly cheaply made, but they're fun because you notice that this is recessed. You could stack these things, and you'll fit something like about 30 45s.
The most fun part to me is that it
DJs
looks like
love these.
Aaron and Ricky of the Lounge Leaders.
It looks a lot like Aaron and Ricky, come to think of it. Yeah.
One of our favorite bands.
DJs love these things because you got a whole show on an hour worth of 45s in this thing, and you can take maybe 2 or 3 of these. You go for hours on that.
Yeah.
That's just great. And it's 45s. Put it on plate. Boom, done. Real easy. So. Well, we're getting a little low on here, so we're probably got to like...
Amy says no fighting. I'm just saying. I'm just saying. Area woman is just saying.
Posted the same thing I posted.
Thank you.
Sonny Fox. Oh, there's another good one.
Sonny Fox.
Am I like really dating myself to say Chuck McCann? He had a show on, I believe, Channel 5 back in the day. It could be Channel 11. I'm not sure. I didn't get the New York stations back in the day.
Amy says,
Kids are
saw a
people too.
documentary on smart studios out of Manhattan. Really interesting. Where did you see that?
Oh, that's interesting. Oh, and Paula, kids are people too? We got to get
I
on your
remember kids are people too.
We got to get on your show again.
I just dated my show again.
I think we need to do the kids song show on Paula and Amanda, and I think you'll kill them.
Yeah.
Big fun. Big fun. Yep. June Christie. Oh, yeah. Something Cool is one of her album titles. It is a great album. Go to your YouTubes and just like listen to that. And if you want to go buy it, you can get it on any format you want. Easy. Yep.
Don't worry. You'll know when we're fighting.
Yeah, for real, for serious.
Yeah, you'll know, like fisticuffs when we're fighting.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She gets physical.
Which never happens because we don't really fight. But anyway.
Let me hear your body talk.
Your body talk.
Let me hear your body talk. If this sounds like a preview, well, maybe it is. Go to Lake George in the summer. It's only 4 months away. Am I right? March, April, May,
There's
June.
a waiting list now.
There is.
Saying, yeah.
You're going to have to fight to get in there, but you know what? Sign up. You'll get in.
Yeah.
You'll get think these things happen. So, fantastic stuff tonight. We have some great drinks.
I know.
Oh
my
man.
gosh.
You.
Right.
But definitely, great stuff going on. So glad. 2 big platforms tonight. We will keep doing that. If you're ever on one of these and you're like, I want to switch to the other, feel free. You can do that. If you really love one or the other, I don't care. We're on both. That's good.
I wish we could do it on Instagram too, but Instagram has its own thing.
Yeah, you got to do this.
You can't. Yeah.
And I'm like, well, that doesn't fit because we're this way and we can't do this the whole show or it'll be a little uncomfortable. You know? She'd be so like, I'm getting a cramp.
I mean,
Sorry.
I love him, but
I
I love love him, but...
But you need space from time to time.
Give me
I'm
my
just
space,
saying.
man.
You know, that's just... So they like this
Oh,
up
wait.
and down video. Forget it. Stupid.
Juliana Hatfield covers Bolivia.
Oh, well, we can check that out. Yep.
We will check that out.
But definitely.
Yes.
Everybody here has not figured out where to go to our 45. Check the comments. You'll figure it out.
Or look on
Not that
our
hard.
profile and go to our website.
Yep, it's easy enough.
Right there.
Any questions about anything that happened tonight, drop us a personal. We'll let you know.
That sounds scary. Any questions about anything that happened here tonight? Like, I don't know.
So anyway, folks, about what happened here tonight, I've got some counselors lined up to help you out. Just sit in groups, and we'll decompress, blah, 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 you know, that kind of thing. So, because we just put on an entertaining show for you because we love to do on Thursdays.
I'm fine.
And you show up.
Are you fine?
And you take what is almost 2 hours out of your Thursday and decide to visit with us.
You didn't answer. I'm fine.
Please.
Are you fine?
I'm great.
Okay.
No, this is awesome.
See.
Mwah.
Oh, I know people worry.
Worry about what? We know people who fight
We
in public.
tease each
That's
other.
That's no
We
good.
do tease each other.
No, that's no good. No, it's fun stuff.
But I don't want anyone to worry. I'm good.
No worries.
Yeah.
Ahimsa to everything, folks. If you're not doing yoga, check it out. Make yourself calm on an average day. I do every Tuesday at work because it's soft.
Another way to make yourself calm on an average day.
Refill with the bubbles. Woohoo!
Just
we are actually fomenting big
Amy
fun
says
with
lines
the
are open.
Hello?
Oh, man.
Oh, so anyway, you know what you need to do? You need to calm down, okay?
Glendora should have an answer line.
Like Dora's service there.
Glendora's answer line. Hey, Colonel K, hey, get a room. I know.
Hey.
I don't want anyone to worry.
There's no worries.
I don't want to hear. I want the cops to show up. Like, we felt like there was a
There's
danger.
no
like,
worries.
no.
Are we still here? Are we still doing what we do?
Exactly.
Boom, done. Folks, this has been awesome, but I'm about to run out of battery. So it's about that time.
Are we?
It's so
Oh my
glad
gosh, we are. Look
had
at
this
that.
time together.
I know.
Yep.
That was kind of weird at the end, but
Yeah, we got some great drinks here. We got some good stuff. Little
it's
Miss
my birthday. Tomorrow.
Birthday Girl is
Tomorrow.
still. It's actually tomorrow.
All right, tomorrow.
But the broadcast happened today, so we celebrate it now.
We might go live tomorrow, or we might go live on Sunday.
It depends on whether you're in a crustacean coma.
That's
that could
true.
happen.
That's true. We might go live tomorrow. We might go live Sunday.
Because you think I'm not going to make a great breakfast for her tomorrow while you're out.
No,
to
I'm
lunch.
just thinking that
telling you.
Saturday's out, but
Yeah, that's a different day, but Friday's great.
Sunday
I'm working
might
here.
happen.
It will be just great.
Monday
Things
is
will happen.
President's Day.
We have a few days this
We
weekend.
might be home.
I'm not going to go live every day, but we could do some things.
I just might buy another bottle for President's Day. Anyway,
I'm actually leaning towards the camera as if I control this. It's on your phone.
It's on my phone.
Yeah.
So.
It's true. Happy birthday from Susie. Thank you so much. It's awesome.
All right.
We will see you, Colonel. And Fred, Kelly, yes. Hello.
I would just grab my phone, but it's attached to a battery because.
So you're gonna very
the
carefully
tech
set
thing
things
is
down
real.
and boom, don diggity.
Right. Are there other comments we need to reply to?
We got it.
Okay.
Talk to text. Oh, yeah. I'm sorry, Fred. I can't help that. It's a pain in the neck. Oh, jeez.
Happy Valentine's Day. Happy Valentine's Day.
Happy
and
birthday to this one over here.
Birthday to me.
My birthday is months off, I tell you.
Exactly 6.
As a matter of fact.
We are exactly 6 months apart to the day. Yin and yang.
Figure that one out.
Yeah, but anyway. Happy Valentine's Day to you. Happy birthday to me. And we will
See
say it.
you soon.
Bye.
Bye now.